guys, and welcome back to the Eboan Chronicles. Uh, Previously on,
Wait,
we
what we
had
doing
a
here again?
side adventure thing.
A science adventure film which ended with a
Medrash and
lot of days
Tusky had, let's call it fun, trying to do political discussions and being very fish out of water with that. Meanwhile, the rest of the party went on a exciting and not morally questionable at all journey at the bequest of Nez.
Oh, it was just a
And
normal. It was a normal
actually
Sunday
didn't
together.
raise
we had
the red
fun
flags
learning
that
the
we
in-depth mechanics on spell casting.
Yeah, and counter spell.
counter spell.
Uh,
I play counter spell. I trump card activate counter spell. Trump card activate counter spell. Quick spell counter spell.
We have
Quick spell
torn
counter spell.
we have torn the fabric of magic asunder.
Oh god.
So,
so this time, uh, we are actually going to the Dragonborn Isles and begin, preparing for the final assault on Drakenberg.
Totally happy times. Yay!
Wait, is that Alduin? Where'd he come from?
God damn it.
Maris, were you
God
trying to
damn
say
it, Cloud.
something, or
no. I'm eagerly awaiting
Oh God!
for what
Right.
is to come.
Oh my God! Good golly!
God damn it. I thought you had another phrase in mind.
So, who wanted to do something?
So I think that Medrash after everything getting together, him what he said. If I remember correctly, Nadia told him something that basically is the equal of this. Des did something suspicious. Don't trust him. So Medrash is going to go with the list, for the sending the message. And the way to whatever is that the list wants to do that, Medrash will give her a side look and say, "So, how was the trip? The free mission that you were into?"
Oh, it was nice. Oh, also, a small retcon before we actually do that.
Okay.
When we get back to the camp, Delith will
Mhm.
give the two orbs to Nadia and Elani and say, well, since you helped me with that, I suppose that you should get this reward.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I just throw the orbs at each of you, and
Mm.
then enter enter my
You
camp.
actually smack Alani in the face with it because her reflexes
Oh,
are
God.
cut.
I'm not smacking. I'm just,
Oh God.
it's an unintentional throwing it while Alani's not thinking about it, and it just hit.
Yeah. Unless you're not paying attention, then yes, you might get.
And you have the reflexes to catch
Oh, you-
ammunition, right? Except I guess not this time.
Mhm.
No,
Oh, God.
she just activates evasion without thinking about it, and the ball just rolls down the hill. Like, you better go get your prize.
No, evasion's on saving throws, isn't it? Or is that? Yeah.
let me see.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, dexterity saving throws for AOE stuff, so that doesn't really count.
Damn it, the joke's ruined.
Sorry. Anyway,
No, this would have
okay.
been a strict deflect missiles.
Mhm. Yeah, I can.
So
I was
yes,
just joking around.
I'm just giving those to those
Mhm.
two and enter my tent. So
Yeah.
Max,
Yeah. That the answer where it says, well, good for that. So then you did a good deed, right? So he's giving you a look and a small smile.
well, yeah, I suppose.
You don't sound too sure about that. Of that, I'm surprised. Usually, I would be expecting you talking about wanting to make a song about your heroic endeavors and how gracefully you did it.
Okay, that could be arranged.
That's Medrash versus and everyone says, yeah, it could be arranged, but that's not the first thing that came to your mind immediately, is it?
Now, if I remember correctly,
Uh,
these orbs basically just increased an item by +1, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
plus 1.
Madras, it's getting late. Just say what you want to say.
I'm not working around anything. I'm just making sure you're okay because, to be honest, what I have heard from the other two didn't exactly leave me a bit worried for how you would be. You're my friend. I care about your emotional state too.
Look, you want to know if I'm completely fine with what happened? Then the answer is uh, I don't know.
That you see, Miller's not says. In any case, you can contact us, and he just, says, "So we're in a good place for the message."
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
If you actually want to go along with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know how this works, so I would just tell you basically what I want to say and basically the proof of that. Um, uh, what I want to say is, just the my parents, if they have heard anything regarding things of the order, whatever small they heard, and we're telling them that we're probably going to pass through there on what we're doing. There we can go more in detail. That obviously I'm not traitor or evil or whatever it is that they're painting me. And as for proof, when I was a child, I usually when I had nightmares, sometimes I spend most of the time spend nights with my mother drinking tea at the night, joking, talking, trying to get me to relax so I could go back to sleep. It's something that just, at least to my knowledge, the two of us know.
Uh-huh.
So that will
What
be
kind
proof
of
enough.
nightmares were they?
Stuff of kids, monsters, stuff like that. Sometimes a memory of something that they unintentionally did a mischief and
What
I
kind of
must have
monster exactly? Because the physiology of the monster says a lot about the person that sees it.
Medrash that says, look, I was a child, I don't remember it. It was pretty common for Dragon boards. Can we just move on into the important stuff regarding that? It's more embarrassing than anything. And you see the Medrash usually, silver scales are turning a bit reddish, more into the pink side.
Madras, are you still seeing nightmares?
Medrash that says not that kind of nightmares anymore, but it do admit that it's embarrassing remembering the kind of stuff I was afraid of.
Uh, you don't want me to start about things that I was seeing when I was little, so let's get on with it.
You hear a relieved Midrash say, please.
Okay,
Uh,
so I guess we don't want to scare the Pursods, right?
no, we don't want to. So introduce yourself. Maybe explain a bit of how we're connected and present, my nightly tea with my mother as a proof that you know me.
Okay. What's the mother's name?
Give me a second that I didn't come up with a name pick at it, so I have to see if I have it here on the
It's in the journal. It's in your
journal.
journal.
Okay. Uh, give me a second
Midrash.
because the journal is full of stuff.
It is.
Uh,
It is very full.
It is
uh,
Madras.
You sure
What's
you
your
put it able
father's
for me because I'm not seeing Medrash family
No, it's
anywhere
just
here.
in NPCs. It's in the main folder. They should be like right above Ceramus.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Oh,
Oh no, technical difficulties.
in player's journal, max time. Yes.
Nope, I'm
I'm
not seeing it. I have villains. I don't know if you put it there, but I'm not seeing the family.
All right.
I have
So
the
in the
handout.
NPCs folder, there should be a bunch of characters like Grand Hunter. There should be 2 folders and then a handful of other characters, right?
Yeah.
I have the NPC folder, the NPC allies, and there I have Plotsberg, Northern Riches, which it doesn't
No,
have
don't look in the
anything, no.
NPC allies. Don't look
Mhm.
in antagonists. Look under those 2 folders. There should be more characters.
There is the last one is the Grand Hunter Isadora, General Keros,
Yeah.
General Marion, but here I see it. Okay. Uh, Medarese.
So Madrash.
No, not quite.
Damn it.
Midrash, did you have a stroke?
No, that's my mother's name, Medarese.
Medrashet?
Meda. Give me a second because I'm trying to pronounce it in Spanish, sadly, because here when you have 2 words, you pronounce it more strongly, the as if it is just are more stronger. So I'm used to saying that, which is it will be Medarese. It's not a stroke. It's how it's done in Spanish.
Is it
Medarese.
So I'm great.
Medarise. Medarise. Try it out.
Medarese?
Medarise.
I mean, it's a made-up name, so the pronunciation's gonna be made up.
Uh-huh.
Make it sound
Yeah.
decent.
I
A
know. It's why
Medarise like Sunday
it's
morning.
how it will be pronounced, Pika.
I
All
mean,
I
I kind
know,
of think Metarese would probably be most
Medaris. Okay.
accurate. It sounds
Okay.
the best, I think.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it
Medarise.
starts sounding too close to Medrash, and yeah.
so
Okay,
we have
Medaris.
transcended our previous selves and we are trolling players instead of characters.
Haven't we been doing that
Yes.
since the beginning, to be honest?
Yeah, we have been. Let's not lie to ourselves. We never were above that.
Okay. Okay then. So here goes the first one. I hope that I'm not going to worry them too much. So I will cast the first sending,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I'm going to say, "Hello, peasant." No,
Oh
Wrong
damn
character.
it!
That's a different
That's tap dancer.
game.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Uh,
Then it has evolved
a blast from the past.
beyond.
So,
Then it has evolved beyond all the expectations. She has ascended to a level where she can interchange personality with every other character of Mir's.
yeah, I'm saying that uh, don't be afraid. I'm a sorceress called Delith, a friend of Madras. As proof, he shared with me his the nightmares and how you helped him to overcome them. I think if I actually come on, if I actually done that correctly, it should be
25
24.
words.
Yeah, 24, I think, but yes.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but
Yeah,
we
it's hard.
have a lot of sendings actually, so I'm not
Yeah.
that worried.
Yeah.
So, is there a response because they can
Yeah.
respond?
I'm trying to think. What's going on? I heard that he died.
What?
Trying to think. Hey, you don't know this yet. Shush
No,
you.
I know. Out of character, I'm like, what? They
You're
went
dead.
that
Don't
way?
worry about it.
Welcome to Tutski's world, where your family thinks you're dead because you've not been around for about a few days.
Yeah.
God.
Like, why are you contacting me? I'm not using up as many words as I can,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Well,
for now.
to be fair, she doesn't know how the spell works, so
Of course.
Is this a scam?
God damn it.
I don't
So,
want any
second-
insurance.
This place plays tricks.
second sending.
Mhm.
Madras is not dead. Whoever told you that lied. He's alive and well, and he's actually coming to visit you. Will be a group of how many are we?
Five.
Of 5 people.
And a Nez.
And then that doesn't count.
Damn it.
Sorry, 5 people.
Yes, 5 people.
And Delith.
Exactly.
Five people is probably the end of the 25 words.
I'm making my jokes. I
We'll be
get to
gr-
make them too, you know.
We'll be a group of 5 people. And Medrash.
That is fair.
Nobody's allowed to joke. That's
Mm.
Mr. Me.
Is there an answer to that?
Someone from the order came by to, say he went missing during the fight in Flussburg, and that he was probably dead. What is going on? And she's out of words at that point.
Okay.
So you get the impression she continues to talk.
Yeah.
And I said,
so-
hey.
next
I was thinking the
sending.
same thing.
Next sending, I'm telling her.
Calm down, all will be revealed soon. You are not prepared.
Oh god.
P.S. Fancy a game of Gwent?
Okay. Okay. I'm saying.
Mhm.
This. This. Okay. The spell is limited. Can't say too much. There's a lot going on with the order. We are currently trying to root out those who want to see it corrupted and destroyed. And make it even worse! Actually,
Damn it. Damn it, Dennis, you were so close! Out of character.
There's a little bit of a pause. Where are you now? How soon can I expect to see my, son?
okay, out of game.
Mhm.
When will this...
Yeah, how much it
How
how
long
much
will it take us to get there?
I'm pretty sure you
Probably, considering you're going to be going by dragon, and you actually do know that,
Mm-hmm.
probably 2 to 3 days tops.
Okay. Okay. So let's burn a few sorcery
Mhm.
points. Um,
Mhm.
if everything goes well, we'll arrive in 2 to 3 days. Be prepared, though. There might be fighting going on. Not near you,
Oh,
in
Dios.
general.
I said basically this page, oh god, because god damn it, that was. God damn it, do you want to skirt and off?
I'm trying to prepare them, you know.
I know, I
That's
am
what you said.
faithful.
O-
I am faithful, but it's like,
Okay, I will let Berengesh know. We will try to prepare. Um, this is a lot to take in.
yeah.
A final sending. Uh,
Mhm.
just lay low. You don't want anything bad to happen to you or other civilians. We'll try to uh, reach you as fast as possible,
Mhm.
and
You
then all
hear
will
ju-
be revealed.
you hear
Man,
just a single word. Okay.
okay.
At
You,
that,
Um,
you,
I turned to I turned to Medrash and I said,
before you see anything, you see that Medrash is, kind of like looking at you and, a bit of excitement.
"Okay, we talked. Your mother seems to understand the basics, so yeah, they will be laying low for luckily, and I said that we're going to get there as fast as we can to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Thanks for that, Delith. I really appreciate it. You see, relax, Medrash. It's stressful phase because she has been, very restless and stuff like that.
Don't worry
And
about it.
appreciate Luke.
Hmm. Don't worry about it, Madras. Yeah. As for what you said earlier, I don't know. As I said,
Medrash says, don't say anything. Just if you're aware that you can count on us with however you're feeling and to share it or help you get the weight away, even if or how you feel or stuff like that, just to allow you to feel better. That's more than enough. We don't need to necessarily find the solution right now if you feel there is a problem or not. But if we can help you, at least I'm sure everyone here in the party, if we can help you emotionally, we will.
All
you
right.
see that Delith nods and says, "Okay, we have to prepare about tomorrow because
Yeah,
big day, you know."
yeah, it's a big day. You see the manager rises up and says, "Sleep well, and if you need anything outside of what we have been talking about, you can also know you can count on me." And he goes to exit the tent to go to his tent.
Okay. Next,
Wait,
are
you have customers now?
customers. What?
Customers.
customers.
More like who's the next to get Medrash's
Alright.
attention.
Yes.
Mhm. Medrash is will be going to his tent to go to sleep, because
Like, do we have any more scenes we want to do before next day and we have a meeting and actually leave to the order? Last call for our PC,
Uh,
to
not,
pre-final.
not really. As Max and I said, ours is going to happen later on.
yeah,
All right.
I have like two later
Yeah,
on.
this is last call for things before you leave for
Yeah.
Drakenberg, basically.
Mhm.
All right, no, carrying on. In the morning, you meet with
Mhm.
Diego in the war tent,
Mhm.
and you also meet with Isadora there.
Tutski has some
It's like, all
painkillers
right,
in her hand.
Diego's taking the lead on this one.
Mhm.
All right, so we've let the other leaders know that we'll be taking you to the island today, and that will be quick. Other than Isadora here, he says, nodding in her direction, the other leaders do not know how you will be getting there.
Just in
Aha!
And I'm
keep
guessing we'll have to
saying
leave in secret
no.
to keep.
Yeah, we're gonna go a little ways from camp before final embarkation. Um, I'm not gonna be able to stay with you once there. I have another task to make sure that we have the best long-term success that we can.
Medrash
course.
Medrash this looks at him and says, "This is more than enough that we need. We will
Yep.
make sure that our parties fulfill."
Yep. I'm gonna make haste to get that errand done, and then hopefully be back in Drakenberg in time for when I'm needed again. You know, God's, Bahamut willing, it'll, work out. Right
We
now,
have him. Medrash says, "We have him by our side. I'm sure that we will succeed in
Yeah.
this."
yeah, the main plan, Isidore takes
Mhm.
takes the stage here. The
Yeah.
main plan is for you guys to, uh, once you're on the island and to get to someplace safe for the first night, make final plans to move on the city. You're basically gonna do a small solo assault to get the Order's attention away from the beaches so we can land our main force, at the harbor. If you can knock, like, your main goals are, one, to knock out the main gate for the city, which will allow us to get in when our forces arrive, and then two, if possible, to knock out the leadership. Here obviously meaning
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
Matthias and Gertrude.
Yeah.
Get
Uh,
Gertrude.
Medrash determined look there says, Were enough for the gate. I'm sure that we can get that shore open and distract the troops from the coast. The leadership will be hard, but we will get as close as possible to take them down."
Okay, just a clarification, please. How knocked out is knocked out exactly?
For the gate, uh, it'd be in our best interest for you to make it so they can't get it closed again within a couple of days. Do as much damage to that as you can.
You see Delit smiling a bit.
Medrash just says exactly what, looking at Ellie says, exactly what I was sure that we could succeed on that fairly easy.
A small
You
group
just made
like
her
you
day.
have the best opportunity for striking before they're ready, which is why we're going with this plan as is. Um, it'll be probably pretty dangerous for you, especially if if things take too long on our side, because you're gonna not really have much help until we get there. We're gonna do
Understood.
the best we can, but we're all working within our limits.
We understand, says Medrash.
Yep. As soon as we
Worry
have
not, still,
Yep. As
we
soon
can
as
do
we
it.
have control of the city, we're gonna pivot most of our forces to go uh, liberate Flussburg.
You see Medrash nods at that and says, I'm sure we will join for that. But you hear a bit when he says that not that they join. I would just say that.
All right. Any questions before you leave?
Uh, do we have any questions?
Medrash doesn't have any questions, so he's just leaving the space open for in case anyone of the party needs anything else to say.
Hmm. Okay then.
All right. I'll leave you and Diego to get on your way then.
By
We
the
have
way, while
our
we
own
are
embarkation underway anyway.
As
If we're to
Isidora,
be able to back you up in time,
as Isidora leaves, Tutski will call after her. A favor, if I may.
she'll turn around. All right. In private or right here in the open.
I mean, everyone, just if it's just them in the room and no one else can hear, it's fine. It's fine like this.
Okay. What is it?
Keep an eye on my family for me while I'm gone.
Okay. She says. All right. So back to playing as Diego. He takes you on a short little dirt road
By the
outside
way,
of camp.
when we get out of the camp, Medrash gets close to Delit and describes to her a very native bird, of Drakensberg, so Ness can take that form and keep that form until the assault begins.
Okay.
So he doesn't call the attention. Just that. That's what I wanted to say. That's all.
Well,
It's a
he
small
can
thing.
he can turn invisible.
Just in case, in case that he wants to be out. Says Medrash at that.
Oh no, the old Medrash.
Oh
Oh,
God!
you're right. Whoops.
Yeah.
See,
The
I was
token
just
is so.
reusing it. I was just reusing
No
the map.
problem. Yeah, we know. That's why I wasn't
Recycling assets.
surprised.
All right. So once you guys get far enough away from the camp, Diego stops and turns around. Well, Alani, unfortunately, your noble steed's gonna have to get left behind here. I can only carry so much.
Tutski will
So
have
if
a
I won't need him. With a smirk on her face.
Tutski will smile at you as well and say, "Yeah, it's all right. We'll still have Guahia here. She just falcons down her eagle."
Medrash at that. We also have Lamray the second with us. She can take any form and come with me. She's more of a spirit than what she actually
Yeah,
looks like.
There's the reason I went ahead and just didn't put him on the map,
Yeah,
but
I
I
know.
have him for going forward.
I know. I'm just saying in case anyone wants something to mount. Mhm. It's not going to take the old form because it's
Yeah.
probably too
Plus, like I said,
calling attention. But yeah,
we've got both Nez and Guahia
Yeah.
for air reconnaissance as well, so we're fine on
Can
that
I
count.
just say that perhaps I knew that I wouldn't be able to take Monty with me, so I just left him back in La Torre?
I mean,
that
that's
makes
fine.
sense. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
So with not much ceremony,
Mhm.
Diego transforms in front of you into a very
Mhm.
large,
Mhm.
silver dragon.
Alani has a massive smile on her face.
You see Midrash looking not only taken back by the imposing figure there, but also we're respectful, not look,
Oh.
because obviously still Diego and all of that.
Tutski takes a hit from her hit flash and just smirks.
You can see
Really?
Diego just stretching, or Zildrug is just stretching out, going, "Oh, it has been so long since I've been able to just stretch out like this." Anyway,
Mhm.
we've got work to do.
Yeah, Midrash immediately gets close. He doesn't get there first. He turns to see if anyone will need any help getting on the back of Diego because he doesn't know the name.
Guessing your
So, yeah.
intent, Alani raises the eyebrow at you and then hops on.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
To be fair,
Alright,
I don't
guys,
think.
get on. We gotta get going.
To be fair, Medrash doesn't expect Elani or Tatsuki to need help, but maybe a bit of the list, with scales and all of that.
Mhm. Delith just goes in front of Zildrag, makes a theatrical bow and says, "May I say that you're much, 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 much better in that form, Mr. Diego, or whatever your real name is. I'm
It's
extremely
in
excited."
your. I did just add it to everyone's.
Oh yeah,
Zildrug.
I know
Oh,
Zildrug.
the cell drug.
I know that Delith doesn't. I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. You added here, but it's not like
I
we
think I've
know
said
it.
his name before. I don't know.
You
I'm
have.
sure I've said his name before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Oh,
Okay
yeah.
then.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'm going to call him by his actual name, and then I will say, so it is okay for me to hop on.
Yep. I mean, I knew
That shit
you'd
that
like the
says that's
plan.
the idea. He says with a dread look
Like,
on his face.
it was our
The
best
hairy look.
option for getting, our strike force to the Drakenberg on, in such a short time span. I'm familiar with all the wards that the island has, as I am
Mhm.
quite familiar with them, and I set a few of them up myself.
Okay.
Just
I
enjoy
hope-
it, Daleth, and don't get used to it.
Medrash
Oh,
just thinks to himself in
I'm
another
going to
time if
enjoy
I,
that. Don't you worry. And I just
Tutski will.
in
Go.
another time when everything is more pacific and all of that, he would like to to hear more of the tales of those towns he helps put up. But right now, it's not the time. He's doing signals of the to Harry so he can help her get on the back if necessary.
Tutski will
Before
look
running
at
So-
himself.
Zildrug and go and say real quick. Would you like it if I sent my eagle with you for your errand? Then that way, your communication between us could be a lot faster for when you're coming back, and I, I can commune with my bird and get any info from your trip anyway. Should be easier for communications.
Can you commune with the bird?
I
He
do
has
have
commune with
Yeah.
animals.
I do have
that's
commune with
how-
animals.
Exactly.
Yeah,
hmm
I just think
He
it'll be a lot
forgot about
faster.
that.
I just think it'll be a lot faster for Diego for Zildrug to pass
What are the
information
limits
that
for
way.
commune with animals? I don't
It's,
remember that
it's only
one.
like
I don't think-
I think it's like a 10-minute ritual I need to cast or something.
Yeah, also he's asking probably the range if there's a range. But
Yeah.
anyway, if it matters, I'm gonna check. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
It's not really much range. I'm not really thinking about the range. It's more of a case of if it's a way to save Delith spell slots, and also we could just have my bird fly back to us, and I'll just commune with nature to get any info from Zildrug that way.
Anyway, you guys get on Zildrug, and he takes off, flying over the sea towards the island.
Now
Yes,
this
this
is an
is
encounter
just a map I made only, literally just for trying to
The
sell the
travel.
moment. Well, both this map and the previous map were made just to try to sell the moment a little bit.
I just
Yeah.
imagine Tutsi just saying to Delith with that order. I know it's your dream, but I get front seat.
No, it's literally just on the fact that
I know.
York's token was on top.
I
So
know.
they
I
could
just
all be
want.
visible.
I was making a joke. I wasn't really making. I wasn't being
Basically,
serious.
It's speak with animals.
Mm.
So basically, he can speak
You-
with a bird. But anyway,
If the
You-
bird's
you-
not there, you
you-
can't speak with it.
Well, the bird can
Ju-
fly
just-
back to us, and then I can speak to the bird once it's back.
I'm pretty sure the dragon's faster than the bird.
Yeah.
Yes, but
In
the
any-
dragon's faster
in
than the
any
bird,
case-
but the bird's more free to come back to us whenever, rather than the dragon.
In any case, if at any point the island begins to be visible, you see that Medrash begins to look at it with a kind of nostalgic look on his face, and mumbles to himself, "I wish I could say home sweet home."
Mr. Zildrag, would it be okay if I embellish this whole thing in a potential song and say that I turned one of us into a dragon?
Well, that would help me keep my privacy, so no, I do not mind at all.
Ah, perfect.
Tutski will have a smirk on her face and just say, "May as well be Medrash."
Medrash then sighs and says, "Why always with the dragon kicking?"
I was thinking about Elani, to be honest, but okay. Medrash
Of
can work as well.
course, of course, I was not even on the mind. Even worse, him almost itself.
Anyway, eventually, after many, many long hours of traveling, in the distance, you can see the island.
Mhm.
You can even see, the town of Drakenberg further inland. Though that is not where you are heading at
Wait,
first.
this reminds me of something.
That looked like
Yes, I
Notre
am just
Dame to me
shamelessly
for some
stealing
reason.
an image from FF14.
I was
Uh,
really thinking that. Yeah.
So wait,
Oh.
Cloud.
There's
Is that
nothing wrong
Charlian?
with that.
No, that's not silent. That is Garth. I'm pretty sure.
It is
Ishgard?
Ishgard, yes.
Okay.
I didn't click to me at first, but I think it's the upper
But
thing
I
from far away.
immediately the art style and the way that it was put together immediately took me to FF14 as well. So
I mean,
I was expecting inspiration from somewhere for this. So.
Like
it
my
just worked
first thought
because I
was
needed a theocratic, militant order thing, and yep, that's Ishgard. That works.
yeah, it is
Ishgard.
very much Ishgard.
The irony, though, here is they're not fighting dragons; they are
They are
mixed with
dragons.
people
Yes.
dragons.
Yeah.
So a little bit of irony there that I also appreciated.
How
The
many
Archbishop would be rolling in his grave, which means I'm happy.
Anyway, as you start getting overland, Zildrick says, "All right, it's probably time for you guys to drop right here." So you got your feather fall ready, Daleth?
Oh, yes, I have.
All right,
We're kind enough you says Medrash that
good. I'll be back
begins
as soon
to-
as I can. Do your best and stay alive. Hopefully, we can get this entire mess cleaned up. And with that, he
Good.
he spins upside down so that you guys are falling off his back now towards the ground.
Delith is falling.
Quickly
with-
shoots off in a different direction, back towards the main continent.
I would have
You
preferred
see
to
them
leap
Bye again,
willingly.
Master.
You see the Medrash tries to change his weight there in the air, but he's more flailing around and managing, trying to make up. But he's like, how do you do this? His actions.
And then Tutski right next to him
Delith-
is going to a skydive pose.
Delith is just free falling while having a super excited scream.
Tutski's
All right,
just
I'm
doing that
assuming you
military
do cast
commando thing.
Featherfall at some point, though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
except
No.
from Cloud, except from Nadia, in order for him to splat for all he has done.
No one will notice.
Reroll his character. It must be a dragon force.
Give me a second, I will make a new character quickly. That is what I wanted to do. Now I'm interested in this campaign, so let's do it.
Medrash immediately says, "Damn it, Delith, we did it! We did it, Nadia!"
So
Anyway.
I cast Featherfall, so
Yeah.
everyone is.
Yep. So you guys land in a kind of forested area, somewhat near a road.
Mhm.
It was quite the entrance, and
Mm.
considering it was out in the open, and you're decently close
Yeah.
to some populated areas, you don't know who all is in the area. Immediately around you.
Medrash takes a second to remember where they are exactly in Drakenberg and begins to move immediately, saying, "This way, quickly. We will have called the attention with the give me a second. I didn't memorize the name. With Sildrak taking us here and us falling. We cannot waste any time. We don't need to have unnecessary fights until we reach Drakenberg."
All right. And
Mhm.
for your navigating,
Mhm.
you do have advantage for navigating Medrash. The rest do not.
Mhm.
You're not intimately familiar with all the paths around Drakenberg, but you do have
Yeah.
some familiarity with the region, which is why you have advantage.
Mhm. So I roll survival, right? Or
Yes, I believe it'd be survival.
20.
So we
Yeah,
just make
so-
it.
Yeah.
So you do, yeah, you have a very good idea of where you are and which direction you need to go. You start heading out in that direction. However,
Yeah.
we can't have things be that boring now, can we?
No.
So those
Come
trees
back.
that they look out of place become alive and attack us, and this looks familiar.
So
Yeah.
how are you guys progressing through like the wooded and the road area? Are you on the road? Are you staying in the woods to the side of the road? Are you just going cross country with no way to navigate?
I'm just a splat on the ground. Let's proceed.
Okay. Um.
I literally don't know what I'm doing.
I would
I
I would at
I
least
was
assume it's the same. Just the traveler will be Medrash in front, Tutski at the rear. That's kind of what I would assume.
position. Yeah. What I was thinking, it's more like okay, trying to
Like you can get
Medrash will
yourselves
not
like
be
in the
aware.
order you want. I also just want to know like, are you trying to stay stealthy or are you just moving on the road? If you're going
I'm
off
following.
the road completely,
I
then that's
I
gonna be
know.
more difficult to navigate, and you'll
I
lose your
know. I
advantage.
know. I know. That's what I'm going to say is we move a bit stealthy, but not too far away from the road.
I'm
All right.
Close enough to so Medrash has an idea because he will know more of the roads
Yep.
than less than the whole open space of Drakenberg. So he won't want to get lost and lose too much time, seeing as we're against of time. But he also wouldn't want to be ambushed or something like that. So obviously on guard. He tells to everyone because there probably will be scouts and stuff like that. He will be taking the front, leading everyone through the path, but he will be counting more of the others for be aware, trying to focusing himself more on guiding them through Drakenberg quickly.
All right. As you're progressing,
Mhm.
you see a small, well, not that small, of a group of
Yeah.
order soldiers
Mhm.
uh, coming up the road. It seems like they're investigating the situation. There are, two of the people in the back look like they're the ones in charge of this operation. You can't make out what they're saying from where you're at, but it looks like they're a search party. They're
Mhm.
probably looking for you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So,
Medrash
how are
this,
you guys wanting to?
turns to the group, and says, Nadia, do you think that we have a way out of this without needing to get into combat?
Okay, can I roll? Okay, can I roll nature to find some clearing or some place that we could hide, or like if you want me to roll anything else, or like for that, let me know. But like basically, I want to find some good hiding place in the trees, I guess.
Hmm.
Basically,
You could just make a stealth roll for that.
for finding it,
No, just for hiding.
If you're just
But,
if you're just hiding in the trees somewhere.
I'm not
the
hiding.
idea is the
It's
idea is for the group.
finding a good place for the group to hide. Basically.
Yeah, I'd still call that a stealth roll.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's
It's gonna
better.
just be a harder stealth roll because it's not just for yourself.
Yeah, that's better for me. So I prefer
Yeah.
thunder nature. I can tell you that. Like 13 points more, and I rolled a one. Really?
God damn it.
Okay,
All right.
I can try. I can try.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a one was already rolled though.
Oh no, that's right.
Amazing.
There are consequences for attempts,
That's right.
Yeah.
We hide out in the open.
Give me a second to check. Oh yeah, right. Give me a second. I think I have something on
happened?
my macro because I didn't check my macro. I think I is the one that I cannot roll beneath, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Actually, I'm just gonna push my macro because I used the built-in macro and to see if that is correct. Yes, I cannot roll. Really, I rolled another one on the check, on the random check. Okay, I cannot roll beneath 23, so you take 23.
No, you
Expertise.
rolled a one and then you rolled another one.
No, it's expertise. It's the rogue expertise on level 11. I don't remember wherever you're getting it. You cannot roll beneath that
It's not
on
expertise, it's
reliant
reliable
talent.
talent.
Yes,
Okay.
It's basically a take 10.
yes,
Okay. Yeah.
and I have it on my macro, which I for one
Okay.
for once in my life I didn't use my macro.
Okay. So yeah, that will change things then.
Okay.
Uh.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
was
So
like,
they don't immediately know where you are then, but they are fanning out into the area.
okay.
Okay.
And you guys are mostly just staying in this place that you're at.
Uh,
So
I
they're
guess.
Okay, question. Do I see that they are high? How to say? There's a chance they're gonna catch us, or like, okay, can I actively be on the vanguard of like checking if they got wind of us? Because if they do, I could,
you
tell
can
to
tell
it.
they are being thorough, and if you stay put indefinitely, they will almost
Okay,
certainly find you.
okay. So I say that to the team. So I don't know why Medrash has 55.
He should.
No, oh, no, that is AC. Never mind. Anyway,
No,
so
the
that's it.
55
No,
is I
Yeah.
think
it's
the
they
ceiling.
can't. They
It
all
just
can't.
I'm used to put AC on green like on the last thing we play. Anyway,
The ICA is in the 21.
so back to topic.
Mhm.
Uh, s- um, I say to the guys that we are like, okay, the people are if we stay here, they will most likely find us.
Okay.
So either we ambush the group that is will come near us, so we get people out of commission before the other people come, or we try to back down, find some other better place to hide, or like back in general back down, or like any other plans that the other people can come up.
Quickly, Medrash, ask the most obvious question, which is, says that will delay us too much, right?
Yeah,
Trying
these
to avoid
people
combat.
are like literally coming from the
Yeah.
direction you want to go. So if you avoid them, you're gonna be moving
Let's
away from where you want.
let's say 30 seconds says, let's set up an ambush. We
Okay.
know they're coming. We set up an ambush. We take care of the group that's here, and we progress onward and try to catch the group at the end of the road by surprise. Hopefully, by that time, by the time that they realize we were around here, we will be long gone.
Okay, I will be hiding
Mm.
on top of the trees.
I'll be hiding
Basically,
on another one.
Yeah, Medrash will be hiding himself, on behind, covering himself with a tree.
I'm on top of a
Mm.
tree, not behind the tree.
Oh no,
Just letting you know.
Pekka, do you want everyone to roll stealth to see how good we hide, or
Um,
that's
Mhm.
you can roll stealth because Nadia was doing stuff for the group. That's
Mhm.
gonna impact what you actually need to roll.
Mhm.
okay? We're rolling then.
Rolling.
Okay. Okay, in that case, Medrash knowing that he doesn't have much stealth says, I will be the bite. I will be out in the open. You can guys take the chance to attack them when they see me. Since we're rolling stealth separately, and my stealth
Remember,
is -1.
Medrash, remember though, Nadia found a good spot for everyone to
Oh,
hide, so it's not going to be
okay,
as hard for you.
okay.
Like she lowered the threshold that you
Oh,
need to
she
reach.
lowered the threshold. Okay. I
You
try
can
if
still
I.
do poorly, but that's up to the D20 more than it is to your stealth.
If
Okay,
that's
that's a 16.
God, can we change
Is th-
places?
is that enough?
Yeah,
Don't
you're not.
forget that the I
Mhm.
So I
think
will
this is with
stay there.
disadvantage
Mhm.
because of the armor.
Oh, I think you might be right.
It's
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll another
okay.
d20.
I roll 1d20 more.
Yep.
Yes.
And then you
And
take the
stealth. Okay.
lower.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh God,
Okay.
Thank you.
So you
Thank you.
will be the bait.
you
Yeah,
will
I
be
will
the
be the
bait.
bait. Yeah, I will be the bait. Immediately, see he, can think of a good hiding place. He says, "I will be the bait," basically.
All right. Let's just
Mhm.
go ahead and
Mhm.
get turn order up.
This time I will click my token so I can actually get the freaking on the turtle
Thank
this
you,
time.
Miss.
It's not my fault. It's the rules.
Oh my
The
fucking!
rules did it.
I got two.
Um,
I got two. I got two twos. How did I get two
Okay,
twos?
initiative. Where was
do
initiative?
you need to empty it or no? No. Everything is getting overwritten, so it's
Everything's fine.
fine.
I got
Okay.
two twos in a row. That is freaking bull.
Oh my god, I'm finally playing first.
Oh,
Are
here we
you
go.
though? Are you playing first?
Okay, my bad. I meant from the team.
All right.
And
Is
that is the.
everyone rolled?
I think that's the worst
Let's see.
initiative I've ever
Medrash,
rolled.
that's Gilani.
That's the
I
worst
think that's
initiative I've
everyone.
ever rolled.
Yeah. Oh God, how did I roll higher than Lani and Tatsuki?
Well, Alani rolled a 1, so it's kind of hard to not roll higher than her.
I rolled back to
I
back
have a-
twos. I
Yeah,
rolled
I
back to
have
back
a
twos.
-1.
Yeah,
I think that if I roll a 1, it will be a 0 in my case. So it's like.
this is not Star Wars that people have like a +10 and thus the rolling doesn't matter. This, at best, you're getting a 5 or something.
It's one of the reasons why I like 5e more, is just because like it's
The-
easier to balance.
the balancing isn't that huge, basically. For like status wise, yes, I like 5e more. For choice wise, I don't like 5e that much. But like, yeah, status wise, it's better because yeah, you don't have those extreme
Mhm.
changes on numbers.
They in Tatsuki, right? The perception. Oh, square perception. 3, 111.
All right. So you've not been found on this first turn.
Even imagine just standing there going, "I am here. Why can you not see me?"
God damn it.
Tatsuki just walks out and says,
It's because
"Is
they
that
can't
what
just
you're
see.
waiting for?"
Well, actually, they should be able to see this. I think these guys can see Medrash. So,
Yeah.
but they can't see the rest of the group because
Mhm.
Nadia did her job well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, reliable talent on stealth is well a must.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm like, I
So,
realized I was like, wait, I have something must be wrong.
Mhm.
Thank God I remembered that.
so the enemies have stumbled upon Medrash.
Mhm.
Nobody has surprise really because you knew they were coming. Well,
Mhm.
you'll
If
have
anything,
advantage on them for the everyone except Medrash will have advantage on
Yeah.
them for the first round because they don't know the rest of the party is there. Um, they're not necessarily gonna attack him at this point because he's just some random knight
Mhm.
in the woods, which is suspicious. So they're gonna look into it
Yeah.
first.
Mhm.
Crash, if you persuade them,
Yeah, it's a skill I
But
have, but I will have to get lucky, to be able to
but
get rid of the general. So I'm not bidding on that.
but you can hear him say, "Hey, there's someone over here,"
Hmm.
and these guys coming up behind.
Yeah, Medrash just it's on guard at this
All
point. The
right,
moment he decided that.
Nadia, it is your
okay,
turn.
so we are actually going with the ambush and not trying to talk with those guys, right? Just making sure before I
The,
I
play.
the
mean,
idea is try to knock the group that is in front of us out quickly and make a run for it.
Make a run for it. Okay,
this
cool.
never
Right,
works.
right through the people clearly in charge, huh?
Well, what chance do we
that are
have?
coming right up behind them.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
How
mean,
do you expect with the people in charge? How do you expect us, to just not to move around it? To be honest, I wasn't. Well, what is that red thing?
I mean,
the
Oh,
calculator
that is
shot.
that is. I
Uh,
thought it was Pika for a second. I was like, oh god.
my idea would have been if we decided to persuade them. Medrash can try and persuade them to say,
Yeah.
"I think I saw them going that way." Point in like going upwards in this direction here.
that's deception.
The problem, if it was this small group, I would be fine. But it's these two. I don't think that these two will be unaware of who Medrash is. But just doesn't mean I'm not going to try.
Anyway, so I'm pulling the trigger, yes or no? That is all I
It's on
want.
you.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always hold action.
Hold action in terms whenever they attack to whenever they show that they are not friendly with Medrash to
I mean, yes, you can say that
Yeah.
you will wait to see what is
yeah,
going to happen with Midrash.
to be honest, nobody is playing
Yeah.
no enemy is playing till Medrash, so yeah, I can hold action till
Mm.
after Medrash turns.
So you two should probably hold action until after Medrash.
Or, or like whatever, delay turn or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah.
You're just holding action, so I will do the same.
All right, so just a bunch of holding actions. All right, Medrash, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm trying to see how I play this. Second.
You could just fall before.
I will. I will face indicate, what's going on from the group and saying, what's going on, my fellow knights.
How's it going, fellow kids?
Hello,
Sorry,
hello, fellow Dragonborns.
I didn't know what else to say. I couldn't come out. It's- uh, I couldn't come up with anything. Damn it! I'm not that smart.
All right.
Our stealth is in danger.
Can I assume no one's gonna immediately attack them right now?
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, we're waiting to see what Medrash will do. What did you mean? Oh, he just said hi,
Oh.
kids. Okay.
Hello, children.
Do you want me to roll persuasion? I don't know for that.
Yes. Roll deception if you're trying to pretend you're part of their group.
I'm not making aware. I'm trying to indicate what's going on. I get an idea, but I'm not trying to lie right now.
I mean, would you describe what you're doing as deceiving?
Again, I'm not Medrash right now.
Not lying,
In the
lying,
beginning, no.
But are you deceiving?
No, I'm not,
deceiving.
because I am trying to gather what they're doing. I don't know exactly what they're doing. I have an idea, but having an idea doesn't mean that. If you want me to roll deception, I will roll deception, but
All right. Just hold off on rules for now, then.
okay.
These guys are gonna close in a bit.
Oh no, the fireball will be better.
All right. So the two leaders come up to you and say, "What are you doing out here?" They look
okay.
apprehensive.
Yeah. Now I do have to roll deception. I will roll.
Yes.
Right.
Say what
Okay.
you're going to say first, just to see.
First I rolled, then I say through him an idea of what I'm going to say is, I was traveling back to Dragonberg on my own under orders. I was not aware of a search or anything going on. Was trying to got a bit out of path to reach there as fast as possible.
All right, just give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm getting my character sheets.
Yeah.
Oh.
No problem.
Damn it.
All
Should
right.
have thought of that earlier. Now it's too late.
What?
All right.
Never mind.
Aha!
He looks a little.
Mhm.
They don't look fully convinced, but say,
Mhm.
then what are you guys? Then what are you doing off the road? That seems like a dangerous way to travel.
Medrash, that answers. Like I said, I was called, and since I was quite a bit aware, I thought that at least since I know a bit more of this section of road, I would use that knowledge to accelerate a bit until the path that is up ahead. He points to behind, and it's open, for more free for it's the path that from there on where I'm not that familiar, so I was trying to, crossing through what I know, trying to make more time.
All right. Roll another deception.
Yep. Deception. Damn it.
I mean, they're all the night.
No, that's good.
You're not
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, it's fall completely. Mhm.
Hey, look. Yeah, I'm not quite buying that.
Mhm.
We saw some odd activity happening in this area and we're investigating. How about you come back with us and you can really explain what's going on?
At that, Medrash says, sorry, but my orders were urgent, trying to keep that in mind.
Can we start
Yeah, like,
shooty?
yeah, if you guys want to begin to do that, for now, Medrash will try to, keep the facade on for as long as possible.
Yeah, can
All
we
right.
start the
The groups are getting closer.
Can we start
Yeah,
the shooting?
it's up to you guys. You're hearing what's happening.
I'm
Do you want
asking
to
the
make
GM.
another deception roll, or do you want to
Yeah.
do
No.
shooty?
Shooty. We're not at least I'm
Yeah,
not going to wait.
yeah. Medrash already knows he's not going to. He's going to make as much time as possible for you guys to do something. So
The moment he said that I'm not buying that, I'm like, yeah, this is not going well. So,
All right.
exactly,
okay. Um,
Medrash already knows.
question: do I have advantage or no?
Yes, you have advantage right now.
Okay, because that will determine who I'm attacking.
Mm.
Um,
Hmm.
so I'm attacking this guy, the dragon one, with the two
Medrash,
swords.
do you want to die?
Yes, he
No.
wants to die. And,
Reroll character.
um, so
What kind of question is that?
I'm
Yeah, I will
attacking
say that one attacks is a more important character, so it's like
I'm attacking that guy with 19. I'm pretty sure I'm not hitting him.
Just a second.
Which one?
I
That one?
roll 20 is being
Roll 20.
unhelpful right
color.
now, as I'm trying to get all my sheets open and
Mhm.
so I can just reference them.
Maybe reload.
No, it's like when I'm trying to get the sheets sized correctly so I can quickly tab between them.
Hmm.
It's
Mm.
being weird in how it stops grabbing them. 19 on the dragon. That actually hits.
Oh wow. Question: Do I get a bonus attack or no?
What do you mean?
It's my turn or no?
Yes, it's your turn. We're gonna
Okay.
start with the turn order on you guys. We're gonna skip Midrash this round, and the next round will be normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
12.
basically kind of a surprise round, but you know.
Yeah.
It's 12 plus 16 damage
Mhm.
on the dragon. And the
All right.
wings of the whatever. Why am I rolling all ones today?
So
Don't
And
that'd
know.
be
and
20.
and 7 necrotic on the other guy here.
Mhm.
Then bonus attack. There's some passing
Mhm.
damage. Bonus attack. Again, on the Dragonborn,
Wait
advantage.
a second. I need to.
Do I have advantage or no on the second one?
I'm gonna actually quickly do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna.
The intercepting fighting style.
Do I have advantage or no for the second attack?
You do have advantage for the second attack.
Okay, cool. Again, on the dragon.
Nice.
That's 10 more. And no sneak
Mhm.
attack because I used it. And
Yeah.
question, can I technically move or no without provoking? Since I'm on top of a tree.
You can move without provoking.
Okay.
You're gonna need to make an acrobatics check, or treat it. Yeah, definitely require
the
an
thing is
acrobatics.
where I want to move is where Daleth is, so I would probably not do it right now. Anyways, I'll go on.
All right. Let me get that 10 extra damage.
But I will have it in mind, the whole acrobatics thing.
All right.
Question, wouldn't be here where the two big enemies are much better? Because it gathers
Then it
the same
includes
amount
you. How
No,
willing
no.
are you?
Oh, here, yeah.
Mm,
Or you prefer to hit more of the small ones too?
We will
I tell you the truth,
he will prefer to
as
hit you.
I see it, 4
Yeah.
people are exempt from the
Yeah.
radius of the blast.
Mhm.
So I think
I mean,
that's
He
if
did
you
that
want it,
intentionally.
hit everyone except
Yeah.
one guard, but you'd also hit Medrash.
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, which if you're fine, I would say do it, but like that's my opinion.
I would say do it there, competing the bosses, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
Alani,
can heal.
Alani
I
and
can
Tut-
heal afterwards.
Alani and Tutski can
I
handle
can
the small
make
fry
them.
over there. I'd say.
Okay, so I'm casting fireball there. I just sprang up and say, "The gist is up. Time to blow up stuff."
We haven't blown something for 5 minutes. We need to blow up something.
Oh my gosh, Cord.
Yeah.
It's the forest fire.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. But then
So,
again,
yeah.
to be fair, Breakwin did that on accident rather than deliberately.
Everyone is
I don't
rolling.
care.
Everyone's rolling a dexterity save for 32 damage. Oh,
Woo!
that was good.
So many
Do I have
guards.
to roll it or not?
No.
No, not
Okay,
yet.
okay. Just making sure because maybe he moved the range.
What's the DC for this?
17.
17?
17. So most of them failed.
Yes, one,
Mhm.
2, 3
Alright.
people succeed, and they
Alright.
take half damage.
The
and-
question,
Okay, I'm going through this one.
is, are those random guards that they took the damage or like that failed or?
One of the bosses failed.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, one of those two failed, the other one succeeded.
Alright.
Oh no, it's Garth Marenghi.
I actually was thinking about that when I named him.
That makes so much sense.
Alright, and then let's see. Guards. First guard is a fail, so that's 32. Yes. Second guard also fails, so that's 32. Fourth guard passes, so that's a 16. Actually, I'm gonna do another block.
Wait. Oh, it's
So that's
no
only
wait.
8 damage.
Wait, you cannot do them. It's one reaction.
Physical attacks.
This
it's
is a
one
second-
reaction. It's physical, and
No,
it's
no,
physical
see-
attacks.
Reduce damage to an adjacent ally by 1d10. This is me home ruling enemies to at least
Okay.
make them a little bit more challenging to you.
Again, isn't it
Okay.
one reaction hard rule?
You heard
I
it
have
here.
two
Garth.
squires.
You
I
heard
have
it here,
two
everyone.
squires. The squire.
You
This
heard
Oh,
it.
squire used his
never
reaction.
mind. Never
This
mind.
one's
Okay.
using
Never
his
mind.
reaction.
I was just gonna make the joke.
Yep.
You heard it here, everyone. The DM's cheating.
I thought it was this guy that was using the reaction.
Nope.
That is
I
why.
made the minions have reactions too.
And then, yeah, no problem. Just I didn't.
So that's
Yeah.
where I'm gonna probably
knew
screw
from
up
where
and
it
not
was coming.
be as hard on you guys as I should be.
Mhm.
Third guy fails. He takes the full 32. And then squires. One fails, one succeeds. All right. All right. I think that's everything.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think it should be everything. Yeah.
Are you staying there?
Nope. No. Don't see any reason to stay there.
Makes sense.
She's gone off the map. No, she hasn't.
Let me see. Do I want to do anything else? Not for now. Next.
All right. I should probably mark who have done reactions.
So if I'm no
It's
turn,
1, 2. Yeah.
Yep. Just because I've got a lot of reactions I can do.
Mhm.
All right. So next. Medrash is skipped this round, so Alani, you're up.
Then he punches everybody to the face.
Yep, time to punchy punch.
So yes,
Bunch.
Yes,
leap
but
down from the trees right by these guys.
I will become a dragon and kill everybody.
I'm actually gonna open up with.
Breath.
Should I do the? Yeah, I'll do the cone. That way, I can at the very least get.
I mean, you could probably get
all the way to
four.
him. I
Okay,
can
so
get all 4 of them and him in a cone.
yeah. Okay.
Actually, wait a second. 1, 2, 3.
What's the size
I
of
can
your
get this
cone
guy
again?
too. 20 feet. So it's 20 feet out this way, 20 feet out this way.
I don't think that's how a cone.
Yeah.
I gotta look up the
Give me.
spell
Give me a
casting because yeah, the width of the cone here is I think important.
It's 20 feet though.
Cone's width at a given point along its length is equal to the point's distance from the point of origin.
For reference.
Yeah. So like that's a 6 square cone. This would be a 4 square. So basically,
Yeah.
imagine all of these extremities.
Where's the
Cut that 2
reference? I
squares.
don't see the reference.
It's in our
Discord.
group chat.
Okay. Wouldn't you need to take a step back then to have the person included in the? Oh no, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Because it doesn't really like.
All right. So that means you want to print that off so I know what I'm saving against.
Sure.
All right. So that's dex save. All right.
And all the way out to here.
Just this one though, right? Or is it both of them?
No, just this one.
Just this one. Okay.
Yeah,
So that means I need 3 guards. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 squire.
Gosh, I'm not doing so great with this.
Alright. So it's
Still,
half damage on save. Alright,
Mhm.
so that means it is.
Both bosses saved, so they get 5 damage.
Yeah.
And guard number 1, whoever that is, saved.
I mean, I'm kind of going to do it from closest to the party to farthest from the party.
Okay.
So let's see. Closest
It'll probably
guard
be
does
this one then.
save. That or this guard, I can't swing a save on that. Well, actually, let me check. No, that doesn't. Bummer. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I need to now do the guards. So that's +5 -5.
Yes.
Second. No, the first guard save. So I'll just have this guy. Oh, I did do that as a save. So that's +10 -10. I did do this correctly. Good. And then third guard failed the save. So that's +10 -10. And then the 1 squire failed. So that's 10 -10. All right. Anything else, or are you just saying there?
No, I am going to be punching. So
Okay. Yeah. Right.
I'll be burning a key to put out 3 hits.
Who are you punching?
May as well take out the 2 guards if you can.
Yeah, let's put that first one into this guy.
That's a miss.
Isn't that with advantage? Ah, yeah, we have advantage.
It does have advantage on that, but you missed that first one.
Okay, well then the second one will go into this guy too.
Hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And I will burn
Question:
that key to
Is he dead
get
or
one more.
unconscious?
Does it matter?
For me,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean,
Why?
probably dead, I'm assuming, considering
Probably
that you guys
dead,
need to
then.
move quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting his soul.
Okay.
In any case, that is why I asked.
Okay. And the final punch will go into this guy.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not too bad a turn.
Nope.
And then the squire's going, no way, I can reduce this to my 1d10.
Already did.
I know.
Already did the reaction. I know.
That's it.
I know.
That's kid destroying.
Want to finish the job?
So,
Tutski, go.
before I act, Riss, are you wanting to do like an AoE attack over here or next turn?
Okay, to be honest, yeah, I do want to make another AoE attack, but I don't know how they're going to move, so
You wait and see.
They're
Makes
probably
sense.
going to move to surround at this
Yeah.
point. Actually, those 3
Like,
might chase after you.
Yeah, as far as we know, they may chase after Delith, so we don't know, literally.
I was thinking maybe placing myself here so that I'm at least an obstacle between them and Delith.
I'd say don't worry about it. If they come after me, only one can reach me right now, so I can easily.
You assume they're locked
away.
to melee. I'm gonna tell you that is an incorrect assumption.
It's not because I fought these guys before. I fought these guys solo before right at the very beginning of the campaign. They do have range on them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking I can at least make myself a block here because I at least have faced these guys before.
Yeah.
I say do whatever you want. Just find a good target and smack them.
I was thinking maybe smacking this guy. So I'm gonna pounce on him.
Which one? Yeah, I was.
Him. I'm gonna pounce on him. Rage.
Mhm.
Is this with advantage?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Alright.
hits.
First
Yeah.
hit for 17. And then the second one, I'll whirl around and try and hit the boss. Again with advantage.
That's a
Oh,
miss.
damn it. He saw you coming. You weren't.
Still,
Yeah, oh
there's
no.
one
I'm not
left.
disagreeing. Oh no, I don't disagree. Don't get me wrong.
Alright,
I'm
so
joking
that makes
mainly.
it these guys' turn.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna wheel around the back, this top group, and they're gonna unload on the caster. So that's gonna be
Prepare
Oh
the shield.
no. Yeah, I will cast.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, I'm going to get hit by. Oh god. Okay, I'm getting hit by 2.
okay.
I find it funny that the critical was small.
Yes.
Alright, so that's that group.
Mhm.
Uh, you rolled a 1?
One for so that, yeah, that's 8 damage total.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what I want to do. Alright, I'm gonna have this guy move over here.
I get an oppie.
You can use your reaction for that, yeah.
May as well. Damn
That's
it!
a miss.
Question, can I also try an
No,
opportunity
he's
attack or
still
no?
engaged to
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Mhm.
Only I got
And
the
then
oppie.
he's gonna attack Alani. Wow.
Wow!
That is like really. I rolled a 2 and a 3. That's like
Yeah, really bad.
That was my
really,
initiative roll.
really bad.
That was my initiative roll.
Mhm.
Yeah, initiative doesn't determine damage though.
I know. I'm just saying. it's comparable. I've been there.
Uh,
I've been there.
Mhm.
I think this is the game also punishing me by saying I had too many good rolls during Power Rangers. It's time to bring me back down to earth.
gonna
Yep.
slide that guy in there. Move this guy over here.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have them both take their turn. So that's one guard and one squire.
Second. I'm going to try. Can I do an opportunity attack on this guy?
No,
He's
he moved
engaged.
into
No.
engagement on you and did not leave.
Okay.
So that's an attack on,
Mm.
let's say Medrash. So that's a
Okay.
miss, and then another attack on 2 attacks on Medrash.
Okay, one hit. -3, 6.
Nope. That leaves me 2 more people to do things with. Okay. Also, I can. Oh, nope. Wrong person.
Hey,
You
Taran, did you know I was alive?
are cleared. He is going to move over. And how high are you up in the tree?
He's a.
Not. I'm talking to Nadia.
I know. I'm just making a joke.
Loud.
She's kind of got. She's kind of
As
had a few
high
wacky
up as I
backies.
can be. Like, how are we determining this?
No, I'm
Yeah,
interpreting.
that's okay.
I'm interpreting as
How
how
high is this?
high she is, because
Yeah,
I mean,
No,
if you
the
want,
issue
we
is
can,
I've got an attack with reach, so I could theoretically hit you up there
like,
potentially.
potentially I will go to whatever branch I can go up and see and still hit attack from that,
All right, I'll
basically,
say you're
and have a good
I'll say you're
position.
like 10 feet off the ground, so you're just out of reach of a reach attack. But
Up to you. If you want me to roll something so we can determine it,
so it
I'm
means
up
it's
for that.
if you want to actually change where you're at from there, you're gonna have a bad time.
we've determined how high she is, but
And
how high is she?
I'm not planning to change in position, or maybe do an acrobatics at some point. But
All right,
otherwise,
here I'm gonna get.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do my squire attack with short sword against Alani. So that's one hit. And then the boss is gonna make his attacks. Oop, I did one too many scimitar attacks. That should have only been. You can ignore the third scimitar attack. It should have been a dagger attack, which has an 18, so that last dagger attack actually misses. So you take another 15 damage on top of that 12 piercing for a total of 27 damage.
Bummer.
Yep. And I think that is my turn.
so I give up and surrender. No. Okay. So I attack this guy as usual.
Damn it, cat! Don't lock my arm down. You're rooting for the DM too much.
That's a hit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Let me
In order.
reload this die real quick.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 9. And the sneak attack is 20, so 29.
9, yep.
And I know you will be surprised. I will be doing Waves of the Grave on this guy. The guy that is reducing the damage.
Yeah, and he's gonna first
Yeah, do your
reduce the
thing.
damage. Yeah. So that's good.
Oh no, it went to 28.
Oh
Something.
no!
Perfectly balanced. You reroll the die to get +1, and Pika
To get away.
countered that.
Exactly.
All right.
All
And
balance.
then
All
Whales of the
balance as it should
Grave
be.
for 13 on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let me.
Okay. I'm attacking again this guy because the scimitar thing needs to go out.
Yeah.
9 damage.
Okay.
Because I keep deciding to roll once for some reason. And deadly.
Yeah, I don't know how that feels at all.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
To be honest, at least I'm passing damage.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not really complaining that I'm rolling 1 in damage when I have a plus whatever.
So
Alright.
that is.
Daleth,
What to do? What to do?
hit your entire party, screw them all. Fire of glory.
I mean, I can
You were
half.
hurt. Everyone must pay for this.
I mean, I can at least half damage anyway.
Become what you should be. Become a black mage. Fireball.
Everything
No,
must die.
become what you must.
I would
That's
say-
how it goes.
I would say Fireball is kind of even slightly a viable suggestion, because even if you do hit us, Alani can evade and I can half damage no matter what.
Yeah, the only one.
Look, if I use
Medrash
a-
has lot also.
Mm,
Mhm.
do we have to do that though?
I'm saying it's an option.
Your choice. It's your choice. At the end of the day.
It will do more to them than it will do to us. Trust me.
That I cannot guarantee, but that it's an option and it's one that I'm not sure. I'm sure it won't kill us. It's Also true.
Okay.
You're just targeting the 3.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's stopping them from getting to her too easily.
I mean, they can still just as easily move next turn.
True.
Unless she rolls a
Unless-
48.
This is not going to be a fireball though.
How do you get 48 with 66 though?
I thought it was. Oh, it's not.
it-
It's the.
Is it
It's the,
66 or
it-
86?
That's why I meant. That's why I
It's
mentioned it.
86. Okay, yeah,
That's why I mentioned it'll be. It'll,
yeah, that
it'll give them a
if you
chance.
get an absolutely perfect roll, you can kill them.
No,
That's-
no, I'm not going to use a fireball on them.
It's just a 1 in 6 to the 6 chance. That happens all the time.
I knew instantly Briss was going to use the Havard Black Tentacles, to be honest. I mean,
So,
Like
I'm going.
if it was a cloud, you will take that chance and will get that round.
So I'm going there and cast Var's Black Tentacles over that area.
All right.
Hunger of Hadar, actually.
Hunger of Hadar. All right.
Yeah, I'm
Good idea.
going to.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar, not a Bard. So
Spell save DC. Which saving throws this?
17 is under or
Oh, it's not until they start their turn in it.
yes,
the
yes,
thing.
yes. It's on their
Okay.
turn.
And then it's a dex saving throw. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Good to know.
Can I use a free action to call to Medrash? Go help Alani. I'll handle these two.
Yeah, my idea was to go help Aladdin. You don't even need to do that.
I know.
Don't waste the
I'm
reaction.
metagame. It's not a reaction. It's a free action.
So the people inside are blinded. It is
wait for
difficult
your
terrain.
Mhm.
And at the beginning of their turn, they get 2 cold damage, and if they fail at their dexterity save throw, they get 2 more acid, 2 more d6 acid damage.
Are you saying that Garth Marenghi is seeing his soldiers in a dark place right now?
Yes.
You could say they're you could say they're in a dark place.
I move here downwards, so I keep engaged with all of them, and I attack the Dragonborn with my sword. So I attack with Sword of Wording. First attack does do necrotic damage. Jet, that's a
Yep.
wound pot. I have improved Divine Smite, which basically is a Divine Smite of spell on level 1, which is constant. Done. So
Is
that's
it 2? I thought it was 1.
I
wait,
thought it
it's
was 1d8.
Oh, it's 1d8. Sorry. I will just do the 1d8. I don't have that good. Sorry. Ignore that. 8. Well, I got lucky still.
All right, so that is 18 damage.
And then I do another attack to him.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't hit. Oh well. You know what? Keep at the level 12 because this is when an attack connects a Divine Smite. I will use level 1 spell lot to do that 12 damage. Not too much right now. Still.
Okay. So you still want that extra 4? All right.
Yeah. No. The D8 it's separated because it's improved divine smite. But the other one, you know what?
Oh, you
I wait
an
that spell
additional
lot.
12 damage. Okay.
Yeah, I waited spell lot to do that. Additionally do that because
Isn't
it's not.
so?
It's not the same thing. One is
Right.
improved divine smite is basically a passive that
It's auto.
constantly when I hit the 8 of damage to my attack, do extra damage.
Unless you're fighting an undead, which increases to 2.
All right.
Probably. I don't know if the properties of the divines might apply to this. It doesn't say. It's just that my attacks basically always do a 1d8 of the divine smarts.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
No, I don't see any reason to do anything else.
All right, Alani.
Well, you've made this interesting, Medrash.
Yeah.
And it's all your fault.
Because I was actually going to open up with another breath, but then you stepped right in the middle.
Well, I had to find a way to hit the one that is hitting you the most. So it's like
Right. I suppose I still could and just angle it
It's-
down and
it's-
still hit all three of
it's-
these guys.
it's one. By the way, Pika, it's 1d8 of radiant damage. So yeah, I think that the undead will be 2 times.
And to
or
be
2
fair to
dices.
Max, as I said, even if you're not hitting the 2 guys in the back, I've got them covered
Mhm.
pretty much.
You
Yeah,
choose
mhm.
you choose the element, correct?
No, it's radiant damage.
No. I'm talking to
Talking
Tyron.
to Tyrant.
Tyrant, yeah, Tyrant, yeah.
Yes.
it's the element.
If you choose cold damage, even if you target Medrash, he's going to take half
Mhm.
if he fails.
I
If he
have
succeeds-
resistance. Mhm.
And if he succeeds, he will take
None.
half of the half.
Oh, half of half.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also have in mind that to my saving
kind of the
throws,
same-
I get the plus. Everyone in the range of my white aura get a +4.
It's kind of the
that,
same with
so-
Tutski with anything, pretty
Mhm.
much. Even on success or fail, she's taking half either way.
So, okay.
Mm.
Ooh. In that case... I might do a cone angled all the way out. Because
hit-
that would miss Tutski
Tatsuki.
by a
Mhm.
square.
Yeah.
And it would
So
get
I can base
all of them.
with luck I can reduce it to 1/4. With bad luck, it's just half, right?
Yeah, and you're only
Because
up
of the
against 3d8.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I will still open up with that. And it'll just be angled straight at, this would be the extremity. It misses Tutski, but it hits that guy.
Mhm.
And it
Yeah.
also still hits this guy too. So,
Go for it. Dexterity
See,
saving throw.
it's
So
horrible.
Oh no.
That is
One.
horrible.
that's an
2.
8. I don't succeed. Oh well, half damage, so it's half
Did you hit the
7. that will
guard
be
next to Tutski as well, or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
This one. She hit.
And I am just going to go ahead and say it was cold. Yeah.
How much would be half of 7?
3.
3.
3. Okay.
Because
And then
Just
half
making
of
sure
that would
because
be 1.
to be fair, I will have rounded
Oh.
it down to 4 because I tend to round out more higher. But okay,
7
that's why
rounded
I
up-
was asking.
7 rounded down is 3, Max, to be honest. Either way you slice it.
Usually when it is around 0.5, I in my case tend to round upwards. But if you say it's downwards, I roll it.
That's
I
kind of in
round
the
it down
rules.
downwards.
That's kind of always been in the rules, to be honest.
I
The rules
don't know.
has always been round
that-
down.
That's why I asked how it is round down.
And then the guard actually
Because I'm
only
used to one
takes the 3. Okay.
As a free action, when you do that, Medrash says, the breeze feels so nice.
Even though it
Medrash
Alright,
hurts.
you want the rest of your
Oh.
turn to go?
Mentos. This is how it feels to choose.
I'm going to focus on this guy. I'm just going to roll that, if it's okay. Yes, okay.
Go ahead. 9.
Oh.
Okay.
Disappointed!
Oh my
Damn
god,
it.
you rolled 2 ones!
Damn it!
I'll go
That
hang
was
myself in
so-
shame now.
Alright, so now you're on your bonus attack, right? Your bonus action attack?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and burn a key just to make sure I can get him down. So there's 1. Did that hit?
I need to do this. The knight guy, Garth. I gave him this, and this is the first time he actually gets to use it. So I want to do it.
Okay.
If this hits, it's going to negate your attack.
Well, frick.
You're knocked prone, and you lose your triggering action. So you take 12
Man.
damage.
That really is a dark
Man.
place.
It really is.
A dark place.
There's a reason I moved him next to you, because I knew that you have a lot of things that can trigger that. So it's like, yes. Bop.
Damn it! I'm not
And
close
I'm
there to reduce damage.
And I'm prone, right?
And you're
Yes.
prone, yes.
Let's see. What can.
Can movement be used to get you out of prone?
Yes. You can get up because you haven't used any movement.
Exactly.
Okay,
You can.
that's right.
you
That
can
is
do that.
right. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I won't move anywhere, of course, but I will go ahead and do that.
Mhm.
But that's my bonus action down to 2. So yep, Tusky's turn.
That's key.
Didn't you burn a key to do an extra
Yes.
attack? Wouldn't
Yes,
that?
yes.
That's a bonus. He used a bonus
Oh.
action, and this skill, the way I made it, if
Okay,
I
okay,
hit
okay,
you,
okay.
you lose it, basically.
Okay. Just making sure because I thought technically technically we'll have
Damn
the key
it,
of the
please.
attack as
That's
well.
a miss.
Okay.
Minimal
Who are
damage.
you
Damn it.
hitting?
The guard.
Okay, the guard. So that's
That is almost minimal damage.
Damn it.
Yeah, D&D's definitely saying you should.
actually. I'm gonna definitely do a D10 on that. So
Damn it.
This is Roll20 saying you've been rolling too well last time. We're bringing you down to earth.
that needs to actually
Yes.
go down.
All
Yeah,
my
they
good rolls in
roll-
Power
it's
Rangers.
what they say that.
All
All
right.
my good rolls in Power Rangers are biting me in the ass.
Mhm. The game saying you had too many good things. It's time for you to
Alright.
get bad things back.
So that's Hutski's turn. Somehow my bosses survived.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah, we get it.
So now I need to do dex
Somehow I
saving
get
throws.
any action and kill your boss. Don't ask how.
Are you starting with those?
Yeah, I'm gonna do those first.
Okay.
So that
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna
dex
go
saving
get some
throws. I'm
water.
gonna
Yeah,
do.
That's a dex saving throw. Oh, they both fail.
Oh,
That means they're getting 46.
They all fail. So
so
they all.
Y'all get it?
Discord, stop interrupting. We're trying to play.
Yeah. We
So-
get it. It's nice.
17 damage for all 3 of them.
All right.
And is there anything else? Okay, that's it.
Let's see. What's your save DC? 17.
17,
Yes.
yes.
Does tie go to you or to?
Hmm?
Does a tie go to you or does it go to the saver? Remind me.
The tie goes to the saver. If you
To the
roll a
roller.
17, that means you save.
All right. I'm
The-
gonna
the
have
one-
both
the one that
guards do
rolls,
this on
right?
the squire, so he actually ekes to a 17, just barely.
Okay, he still takes. He takes the first 2 dice.
Yeah, he takes the first 2, so he
Yeah.
squire takes 8. Then I'm gonna use the squire to reduce D10 on one of the guards.
Oh, does it?
It just triggers when an adjacent person takes damage. I had to
No,
give
no, no.
myself some leeway.
The thing is, does it require sight?
No,
Okay, because if
I
it does,
left it
then it's-
open enough that
Mm.
it's just an adjacent ally.
Okay.
AKA Pika's cheating.
It's the power shield. It's so bad.
No, that's the power glove. Get it right. So now I need to actually. Squire takes 8 damage. Listen, I had to give myself a little bit extra leeway just because you guys are strong, and I wanted to make this somewhat of a challenge.
I'm gonna complain to the manager about the challenge. I don't feel that we're getting enough challenge.
All
Ah,
right.
I
If
knew
you have a
Nadia's
problem
real
with
name
it,
was
you can
Karen.
leave the game. That is fine. I won't stop you.
Okay, I'm leaving. See ya.
Is this where we
All
learned
right.
that
Oh,
Nadia's
Nadia
real
just
name is Karen?
spontaneously falls into a coma and starts foaming out of her mouth. She falls out of the tree for 1d10 of damage.
Only one,
Damn it.
one more.
There you go. You can take
One,
that D10 of damage now, Cloud.
it doesn't multiply by 10. It's still not enough chance. If I'm not
You're only
dead,
15 feet in the air.
I need to be dead after this.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's continue. Enough joking around.
Um, do I continue going after Daleth, or do I have them come down and deal with? Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
So how many of them saved?
They're not restrained, are they? I don't think they were restrained.
No, they're
It's
not.
not about being
Yeah.
restrained. It's about being
It's-
blinded.
It's.
They're blinded.
I think they're only blinded while they're in the area, right?
Yes, they are.
So
have
they
to
can
get
still.
out of there.
So they can come back down directly, where they knew there was fighting already.
Oh
this is-
no. They're picking on me.
Let's see.
Ah,
This
man.
guy actually
On a
is
poor
refreshed. These guys are all refreshed. Yay! All right, let's begin. Who do I want to go first? Probably Garth.
Not the Marengi.
Damn it!
That's two different sides of the same coin.
Alani, you take 25 damage.
Help! Help!
19.
Damn it! That's why I like the party to be close to me. I can reduce this kind of physical damage.
Wait a second. I'm in your. I mean,
No,
No,
I
no, no,
have
no,
to be,
no, no.
I have to
I have to
be
be
5
adjacent.
feet. Exactly. I cannot do it if I don't have you adjacent. I have to have you right beside me so I can ding.
All right, 2 guards on Alani.
To be
Miss.
fair, Max, it's none of our fault. It kind of happened like this.
I know, but it's still.
Squires are gonna go. First one for 12 on
I'm
Alani. Yep. Do I be mean and take down one of you guys? I think I do, just
Yes.
because I need some revenge. Plop. Alani's down. Last one on Medrash. Oh, that actually hits. That's why I was avoiding attacking him. So you take. It's -3, right? So you take 8
Yeah.
damage.
Give me a second that I was checking something. So it's 8 damage. 7, 8.
I can't see how much health this squire has.
I don't know why he has like 60 something. Hopefully he will be dead on my turn.
Okay.
And the boss as well.
I just realized Elan is down.
Just realized that
I just
is down.
realized I haven't been. I've had that stone floating around me.
What stone?
Oh, the.
Vioon stone. It's a couple feet out from you. It just keeps
Actually,
whizzing
it's
in front of
one.
these guys' nose.
Actually,
was
it
like-
was just one. I rolled the D3. It was one.
Okay. I thought it was like the max. I didn't remember. Anyway, I'm trying to determine, can I attack Nadia? Not with the amount of damage I want to do, so more fun with Medrash.
Mhm.
All right. Doop.
But
Two.
I didn't see what
That's-
hit.
Two
Yeah, I
hits.
don't know why it's automatically rolling for damage. I'm gonna.
No. It's not even rolling for damage. I didn't see how many attacks you made.
I made 3
okay.
attacks, 2 scimitars and 1 dagger.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
the
You
Two
took a
hits.
3 and an
Uh,
8.
That's 8 basically.
The 6 and an 8. The scimitar
Yeah,
and
you-
the dagger hit.
So basically an 8.
Yeah, you took 8 damage and your AC is reduced by 2 until your turn. So, not for very long. That just leaves 2 guys left, a guard and a squire. Since your AC is now effectively 19, I'm gonna just have him target you.
This
That's
means I
2
probably
misses.
shouldn't be dead yet. Because there's at least one attack that barely met my AC earlier. But whatever.
Did you not have your AC up to 20?
Nope.
He didn't have it updated. Nope.
All right, let me check which attack barely hit you. Because
It wasn't this round because I cannot see
Yeah.
it.
It wasn't this round, no, it was earlier.
just so you know, though, I do actually. The guards can give a +2 to saving throw, AC, or attack roll. So I could have used a guard reaction to
That is
potentially
fair.
make that hit.
Fair.
Okay, then we'll accept. I'll accept that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like I said, everyone has something they can do. It's just whether or not it has an immediate, how big of an impact it can have varies.
Mhm.
So I think that's everyone. So it is indeed
Nadia,
Nadia's
revenge,
turn now.
revenge.
Okay. I'm gonna do steady aim. I know you're amazed. And I'm
Yeah.
attack. Yes.
Oh, you're
what?
attacking that one. Okay.
Yes, I'm attacking that
Why?
one. That is why I said, oh, Elani is not there anymore.
Why?
Why? I don't think I need to explain it, but anyway.
Because
Oh,
Nadia's a
okay,
bitch.
double thing. Maybe it's yes, exactly. And 26 damage. I'm rerolling that. And I said doing 6 damage. 26 versus AC for 8 and plus 25 damage. He's dead, thank God. Wells from the grave for the guy next to him. And now he cannot interrupt it because he's dead. Hooray! I also used his soul, and thus I'm expanding nothing. Or like whatever I used, I'm taking it back. Is my point.
Yeah.
Yoshi
I'm just sad
used
he
his
never
soul.
got to use his reaction because it never came up because you guys almost always targeted him. I'm just gonna print this so you can
Good.
see it. He actually had a stronger effect on the guards, where he could lower other people's attacks within a range by up to 5. But you guys just kept targeting him. So or you used
Good.
area of effect, so he
I
couldn't do
mean,
anything about it.
we had reason to attack
We
him
had
less
every
than
reason to
Yeah.
target him.
Yeah.
because three
Yeah.
attacks and the
I had every
guy did
reason not to
whatever.
target him and
Yeah.
keep my focus on
So-
keeping the guards away from him.
But yeah, I was avoiding targeting him so I can kill him with wells. That's why. So I killed the guy that could reduce.
You gave him
So
the
yeah, Dennis, go.
Yeah.
you gave him the Thrawn treatment.
Wait, don't you have one attack more?
I used the steady
Oh,
aim
steady aim. Sorry.
in order to guarantee
Yeah.
the sneak attack and all that shit that
Mhm.
happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Elani wasn't there.
Yeah. I forgot about the steady aim. If you hear me, you say immediately, "Oh right, steady aim."
Yeah.
All
I
right,
said it.
Deliath, go.
So I will go there.
Mhm.
15 feet. I will target this one with a pew pew.
Okay.
pew,
Make
pew.
your
A
pew-pews.
pew pew.
Yep.
Roll them.
So, ah,
That's a miss.
that's
You've
a miss.
got-
Second one.
That would be a hit,
But he's going to raise his AC.
but I'm gonna raise the AC. Yeah,
And third one,
that
Uh,
actually does hit through the raised AC.
add +4 to that because of the one of, come on, Jenny's Wrath. So that is 11 damage.
Yep.
What I'm trying to say. And
And sorry.
and what else can I do? Can cast something else now, but what?
I have an idea. Would you be able to cast Dissonant Whispers on Merengue and give Medrash an attack of opportunity?
Uh, I could.
You need to quicken spell it.
Yes, at this point, whatever I do is going to be a quicken spell, unless I use a Misty Step.
Actually, can you even see him from there?
Uh,
Just barely.
him,
It's kind
yeah,
of clipping around the corner.
yeah, I can see him. I can see those three guys. Mm. Hmm. Okay, that's funny. I could use that one. Hmm. You know what? Why not? Actually, no. I'm not going to use it. So, just not to take any more time than I already have, I am going to quick cast another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Who are you targeting?
So, and I'm going to target this one.
Okay.
So, 1,
Miss.
2. Oh my god.
Miss.
Damn it!
3.
Miss.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God!
I rolled 2, 4, and 4.
the
Don't
fuck!
worry. I've dealt with that.
And I go
Uh,
back to my beginning
Miss,
position.
can you remind me something, or like somebody? If you revive somebody with healing, they don't come back when they fight immediately, or do they? With
They
magic.
can come back in the fight immediately.
Yes,
Okay.
they come immediately back. If
I,
you stabilize them, they are,
They
they're
stabilize
safe.
that.
I,
Okay, cool.
If you
oh,
heal them,
still,
they're up. If you stabilize them, they're
They're
not in
not.
the fight.
Yes.
this is the thing. Technically, because I do have a way, I have Aura of Vitality, which as a bonus it requires a standard action, and then as a bonus action, I can regain someone's hit points for 2d points, 2d6s of hit points, and it's healing energy.
Yeah,
Would that work to rise
that
Elani or not? Is
works.
the question.
Although, funny thing, maybe she will go down again next turn,
Yeah,
because.
that's the
But
thing.
that's count. That's
That's
count.
what's that's what's tempting me to say no. I won't do that.
He
But
could at least first stay engaged to Garth Marenghi. You may take an
Am I technically out of engagement since I'm down right now?
Yeah.
They don't seem to be targeting you currently,
I mean,
since you're down.
Question.
You still have to make death saving throws, though.
Max time.
I will on my
yeah.
turn.
Yes.
Is it? Is that ability an action or a bonus action?
A bonus. He can.
It's this is the thing. Casting the here's so you can see it. Casting the aura is a normal action. Choosing who I heal is a bonus action, so I can cast the aura and use the
Okay.
bonus action immediately to raise Elani.
Okay,
But
got it.
it's 2d6s that I have to roll. That's the first thing, and the other thing is, is Elani able to escape this the moment she rises? Because this won't
Got it,
be
got it,
with
got
the
it.
past attention.
Yes, I can disengage with Step of the Wind and fly away.
Okay, so I do that then. I think that's the wisest choice.
Just a second. I
I
Or
need
mean,
to
I
check
could say
something.
I could give another argument, but
no,
not
no, no,
up to
he-
now.
no. Give the arguments. Want to be.
Okay, at least if it was me, but also depends on. Actually, I don't know the what
Also,
Tyrant
your
can do.
AC is back up to 21.
Okay.
Yeah,
I,
I will raise it up to that. I'm doing some other stuff that I'm doing at the
I'm
same
not
time that
sure.
decide what we'll discuss.
I'm not sure what Tyrant can do in terms of like, can he attack and then leave, basically, or like can only leave or attack. But because I would like him to press the attack.
Let me take
In
a.
your, sorry, what? What did you say, Tyrant? I didn't hear him. Anybody? Am
I
dead?
can attack.
Okay.
I can do the conal thing again
And leave. Okay.
and
Okay.
get a punch out and then leave
Okay, cool. So you can still press the attack. So in
without
that
taking
case,
damage.
yeah, in that case, I would say it's fine. Otherwise, I will be
Okay.
debating of going
Okay,
there
just so you guys
and
don't get
healing him with
frustrated, I'm gonna
prayers.
reprint this for you so you remember.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the problem that I
Go
was
do
also
what I
thinking.
said. Go here and use your healing prayer. How it's called your
Lay on
Uh,
hands.
lay your hands and
yeah.
heal him for way more, for like
Way more,
20 or
yeah.
30. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
You
basically.
may take
Okay.
tax opportunity, but either way, you're in a
You
better
don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
position.
like those are like nothing to worry, and I'm pretty sure they
You
don't
take
Yeah.
blink.
only one
Only
attack.
one of
Also,
them
you
can
can
do an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, right.
also
Only one
if you
has
move.
actions.
In fact, also if you move here, if any of them tried to make an attack on Nardi,
Yeah. That's what I was planning. So I move
Nadia's
here.
still actually not in range because she's up in the tree.
If I
I
fall
move
from
here.
the tree because an earthquake
Uh,
happened
exactly.
and I'm
He.
still alive, you cannot use it.
I. Exactly. That's the point also. So I move here. Roll the attack of opportunity so we get that out of the way. Mhm.
And the attack of
Do
opportunity
I
says
want to?
stop time, and you cannot move next turn. Okay, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack of opportunity just because I'm betting
Mm.
that I won't get to use my reaction in a different way.
All
oh
right.
my god!
Mhm.
So that's another
4
4
damage.
damage.
I mean, you
Yep.
could reduce the damage from Tatsuki.
I could, if Tutski doesn't just attack the guard or the squire anyway. If you attack the squire, I can't reduce it.
You're correct.
Leon hands on Elani, and how
Here,
much
let me
I'm
bring
going
you
to
to the
use.
front.
I know the minimal I'm going to use 20, but you know what? Since I have 5, I will leave my Leon hands on 30. I'm going to heal 25 of Elani.
So that puts Alani at 25.
20.
20
No,
because she
Unless
has minus
I'm
I
5.
think you heal from 0.
do we?
Oh, from 0?
I think five is from
Yeah,
0.
yeah. You heal from 0. The
Okay.
minus is if you
Mm.
get hit by something that reduces your health so much that you instantly die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And if they attack you again while you're at 0, then you just get an automatic fail on your death
Yes.
saving throw.
hmm
Okay, so I'm actually at 25 then.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the standard action for Medrash.
Trying to think if there is any other thing that I can do with it because I have a lot of things that are standard action. Yeah, no, I don't have any. I don't have anything else that I can do with the bonus action, so it's like,
no worries.
yeah. So yeah, that's all I do.
All right, Alani, you are prone.
I get up.
Okay. I don't remember how much movement that actually costs off the top of my head.
It's
Isn't it
half.
half the turn's movements?
That
Being
will make
prone.
sense.
Standing up takes more effort. Doing so costs an amount of movement equal to half your speed. Yeah.
So that would be that's weird because my speed is 55.
So that's 22.
27.
Yeah, 27.
Okay.
Oh, he can
I
move
can still
by
move
half a
5
square.
squares. I can move 5.5 squares.
That
I
is
will
an one that I wasn't
say.
expecting.
I mean, let's see. Your move is you can move 5 squares.
No, we are going to fight about that
I
0.5 square.
I will say either move and use a breath weapon to hit then, or if you want to attack to do one attack, move a breath weapon. I don't know. I wouldn't risk a bonus action having that guy around with your life
I'd say
because you
move.
will be prone again
I'd
and you
say
will lose
move
half.
to. I would say move to at least next to Tutski, so then that way you can get a breath weapon cone on pretty much almost all of them.
Okay, well, see, here's the deal. The only way to do that is. Well, I suppose I don't. No, I do have to. Am I currently engaged?
Yes.
I would have
To
to
all four of
disengage,
them.
and that would be my action.
Yeah.
I mean, only one of them has a reaction right now.
Yeah, only this one can hit you, and Medrash can use his reaction to reduce the damage.
Exactly.
Though you'd
If
still
I'm
be
moving
knocked prone.
away, no, if I'm moving away, which would be over here, Medrash wouldn't be right by me anymore.
Well, I'd
It's
negate
the
your
moment
action,
where
so you'd still be where you are. You'd just be prone again. We'd have gone full circle. But that just assumes I hit. If I miss, then you continue doing what you were doing.
Yeah. That's why I say just risk it. Even if you can't act now, you can still get him in a breath weapon next turn.
Or you can try and stun him and then go.
Do that.
true.
Yeah, that's a
There's
that's a
also
better
that.
idea. That's a better idea.
Yeah, that's a right idea. I will
Really,
forget all this.
I'm sure his constitution is actually pretty good. So
It should be, but you never know with our luck.
His
It could be
constitution-
that if we get super lucky, it could be that we don't.
His constitution
you
should
seen
be at,
what-
at least mine at the same level as mine and Delif's. If we're doing by that build.
I mean, still, a stun is a stun, and it will be powerful to
Yeah.
stun lock that guy, let's say.
I mean, you
Okay,
still
fine.
have to hit him first.
yes.
Yes, we know. Still, we are not saying it's easy. We're saying the possibility of that.
Let's
The
try
possibility of
it.
stun locking is endless.
Let's try it. Do I hit?
Oh shoot! I deleted my token.
Yes.
Yeah, that would. Just a
Yes.
second. I'm gonna.
It was the dragon at the top
Yeah.
of the 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So first damage. I rolled a 1, because of course.
Don't worry, it's part of a course at this point.
And I am going to burn a key to attempt a stunning strike. DC is 17. Constitution.
Okay.
Roll low. Yes.
All right.
If I look at
Now stun
Alright.
him for the next 3 turns and we are fine.
Okay.
Okay. And he's stunned until the end of
Your
his
next turn.
My next turn?
Yes.
Stun. Yeah, until the end of your next turn.
So, okay.
Now leave Elani and we will
Now,
call
if
you
you
back
attack him
next turn
again-
to stun him again.
You have one more action, one more attack, right?
Well, actually, now I can have up to 3 more.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh yes, because you can use your bonus action.
and with him stunned,
Yeah.
you can actually move without being opped.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I don't even need
Your
Step in
choice.
the Wind.
Your choice, really, at this point.
Hmm.
The options are endless with this stun. Infinite possibilities indeed.
Okay, if you
Exactly.
unload on him, if you unload 3 attacks on him,
Mhm.
how much damage would that be?
Or if you want a
Well,
more,
it depends first of all hitting the AC.
10 to 20 at best.
Well, he's
Yeah.
stunned, so I would have advantage.
I believe so.
Yeah.
in
Is
fact,
that stun?
in fact,
Is
I've
that
also
what stunned is?
I've also got an idea. Quick question, Pika. If the character is stunned, do they still get their saving throws?
They automatically
do.
fail strength and dex saving throws.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
You know what I'm thinking now, Tyron, do you?
You're thinking me come over there and level them with a breath. All of them.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Then burn my tree also because I need to fall down and die.
It'll. No, but you will probably get a bit of a chill on your butt.
Sorry, no, but nothing else has touched me till now, so why not?
All right. There. That's what I'll do then. Basically, just move around. I do have the movement to make that. Yeah, I do have the movement to make that. Okay. And let's see. Now with hopefully a proper DC set. There we are. And a better roll than I've had, basically.
Alright, so I've got 2 squires.
And that's also beneficial for me because the squire will have to use his reaction to.
They have no more reactions, Cord.
Yes! All the better for me.
Alright, so 1 saved. So this guy saved and took 7. This guy failed and took 15.
It's not
Is
every day I
Medrash-
get to say, hey, I did 67 damage in one turn.
Medrash is not in the radius, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know if Nadia would be simply because she's so high up.
Yeah, up to the GM.
Depends on how the
Yeah,
GM
I'd-
takes the
I'd let
height
her
into
out.
account. Okay.
I think there's enough room for angling there that you should be fine with that.
Mhm.
Alright, now what else you doing?
Did you put damage into all of them, even the
Yeah.
boss?
Oh, I forgot to do his damage. I apologize for that.
No problem.
Well, since I'm already over here,
Hit.
May as well take out the guard next to me.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wait, isn't your... How did you move over there? Did you use your step or did you use...
No, I just regular moved because nobody could
Okay,
take an
yeah.
oppie on me.
You're right. I just wanted to
I
check
used up
how you did
basically
that.
all my movement, but hey,
Yeah.
whatever.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine.
So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to So lay 1 in. Do I waste that? Do I really want to waste that on the guard?
I mean, if that's what
You
you were
have no
declaring, then that
choice.
is how it's going.
Now it's done.
It's done.
You never know. It might be okay.
I'm not gonna burn another key. I'm not gonna burn another key.
Congratulations,
So-
Chris. I'm going to record that.
Of course.
The only time that somebody didn't roll a 1 on damage today. And there
Yeah.
was-
That's
Mhm.
good then.
Alright. So is that it for your attacks then, I think? Or do you have
I mean,
another one?
Only if I
Because you
burned
did
a key
one attack,
and-
you did one breath, and you did a third attack.
Right.
Yeah.
But that third attack is technically supposed to be like 2 attacks in one. So since he
If
died,
you burned
I
a
was
key
just
for
like,
it, yeah.
if
There
I
is
burned a
another
key, there would be I
Yeah.
could
Your choice.
let
Okay.
me go up and make sure that my count on my breaths is still correct. Because I forgot how many of those I did.
Remind me, does using your breath cost a key?
Not for the first however many my proficiency is.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was just,
So
hard to keep track of everyone's mechanics. Like I said, I request that everyone know their own mechanics well.
Mhm.
I can't keep
Yeah,
track
I just haven't been keeping track of it properly. I don't think so.
I
I,
mean,
may
that's
have
only
actually used
3.
one more than I've. Have
That's
I
only
used
been
3?
like, it's 3 or 4, and I'm sure that's within your...
You have used 3 that I remember.
But I
of.
have 4.
Yeah, I don't know if you have
Okay.
used the 4th one.
I don't think I have. So
Yeah.
I don't think he
So
has.
my
I
breath
think it was
count is
3.
now. Yeah. So my breath count is now at 1, and let me think here. Shoot, why does it keep happening? You know what? Screw it. And I missed.
Yep.
It happens. So, Tetsuki, who you're going to attack out of everyone?
I'm out of rage,
Before
right?
I
Because I didn't get hit and I didn't hit, so
No,
You
you
need
did
to
hit
attack.
someone.
I did
I
hit
think.
someone last. Was that last turn?
I think you just
Yes.
have to
Yeah, you have to
attack.
attack, not to hit.
Okay, so
Like it would have been not manageable if you had to hit.
I'm gonna pounce this way because in that way I'm still engaged to both of them, and I'm still gonna be out of range for
They
Alani.
don't have reactions. But yes.
Alani, if Tyrant decides not to, it just decides to use his last breath, and I'm gonna try and get as much damage on the boss as I can because that's probably the best strategy at this point.
Yeah, that's also what I plan to do when it comes around, so yeah.
That's 18 if that hits.
Don't forget you have advantage.
I'll
Yeah,
roll.
you may roll a critical, so just roll a d20.
Well, that's the same, but
May as well take the higher damage roll. 18.
All right, just a second.
I say we
Looking at
always take
something.
the first damage roll just because.
I agree.
Yeah, that's why I said it's the
Mhm.
18.
Mhm.
And then second attack, miss, and
Misses.
there's a 19 hit.
Ironically,
Instinctive pounce is when a creature ends its turn within 15 feet of you.
Wait.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, he's within 15 of me.
He didn't move. You just moved there normally.
Yeah, we'll just say we move there normally, but yeah. But anyway, does a 19 hit?
Yeah. Or no, 19 does not hit.
Damn it.
So that's just the 18 damage.
Yeah.
My turn,
Mhm.
I believe, unless you've got anything else you want to do.
I can't do anything else really.
All right. Let's clear my reactions. And let's start with one squire. Stabbiting our monk friend.
Yeah, you really are getting bullied.
So that's a miss. Next.
hits, damn it.
14. That's a miss. I know this is pretty much useless, but whatever. I'll pretend this will actually stop you from getting to the boss again, even though I know that's absolutely not true. And I keep getting just like one short of, or two short of just hitting you. That's annoying. And boss is stunned. Hooray. Nadia, you're up.
Oh, okay. I attack the boss.
Okay.
Do I have automatic one on this attack?
It's that's kind of how it feels
You
with my
might.
attacks as well.
Ah, yes, totally the automatic one.
9 damage. Congratulations.
No,
Okay,
you have an
so
automatic
attack,
one and automatic 2 on
35.
your reroll.
yes, and 26 damage. There is my sneak attack is fine. So that's a
35.
yeah 35. Okay, so I'm wailing. Who should I be wailing to? Actually, let me see the damage.
Medrash, obviously.
I'm wailing on Medrash, obviously. Yet another one. Okay, anyway, so let me see. I'm actually debating.
If you can wail on the one
I
that's got the
will.
most damage, do that.
I was thinking on that, but I'm gonna wail on this guy. Um,
The one with 41 or 27?
the high one. The thing is, I don't think I was killing the other guy, and I'm not sure if like Vika can reduce the weight. And to be honest, even if he couldn't, I don't think I could um,
You would.
um, kill him. Anyway,
Oh.
I'm attacking again the
Hmm.
boss. I don't think that passes.
Yeah, that does not.
For one, okay, cool. Delith.
Oh, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have a turn.
I see people.
Yes.
Now I'm tempted to use a fireball, actually.
I see people. Half
Uh,
of them is my party, and Elani will definitely die. Let's use a
no, no,
fireball.
no, 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 no. If Elani, okay, if Elani actually passes the dexterity save throw, she takes no damage
Yes, evasion.
because of evasion. If she doesn't, though, she takes half damage, but chances are she still falls down.
So I will, instead of keep attacking the walls, I waste the third duration Elani so she can go back to stun him.
Or you can just, I don't know,
Not
hold
do
action.
that.
Yeah, you
Or
can
I
call
don't know. You
action
could
after
play
Elani.
after. You
Ah,
could play
yeah,
after Elani.
that's actually
Tempting.
yeah. I go there and hold my action.
I go there and hold my breath for no
I'm
Okay.
reason.
gonna say you just delay your turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
Your turn just doesn't happen yet.
Okay, okay.
I'll put you just in front of.
after Elani.
Okay.
Evan, that way,
My
if you,
turn.
Evan,
I
that way,
will.
Evan, that way, when she uses the
Go on.
fireball, only I am in range, and I can get half damage no matter what.
Maybe
I didn't.
you're not
I
in
have
the
not
No,
attacked him
she
yet.
doesn't need.
So
Well, if she wants to hit all of the people,
Actually, you know what? If she wants to hit the boss, yeah.
exactly that way,
Because-
I'm.
well, wait.
Let
Let's see
Medrash
what
play.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are assuming I'm going to not kill him, and to be honest, I'm planning on using basically my level 2 spell lots and everything
I'm
to
just
try
keeping
to.
I'm just keeping our options open, Max. That's all. Just wait.
No.
Do your turn.
So, first
Just
of
don't
all,
get
my
into
first attack. Okay, D8 from my
Double it.
improved divine smite.
Double it. You
yes,
double
you
all your
Uh,
dice.
to 2d8. You got a
Yeah,
crit.
you throw an
Sorry,
extra
I
D8.
forgot about. Sorry, I forgot. And
25.
how much is that? Because I plan to use a spell lot, so I need to know how
That's
much.
25 currently.
25. Just in case to make
Wait,
sure that I
the
do.
necrotic doesn't happen, so that's actually just 19.
Yeah, exactly. The necrotic doesn't happen because he doesn't have a bow. I waste one of my level 2 spell slot to use a divine smite.
Waste
So
spell
that,
slot.
You double, you double the dices. Don't forget.
Oh, roll it.
yeah. So I
Roll it
roll it
again.
2 times just so I'm sure.
Alright, so that's 27, 30. 27, 37.
64, I want to say.
46.
Pass the damage and then I do my next rolls. Okay. Next attack. The
Miss.
improved divine
Or no, that
smite.
hits, yeah.
And I'm going to use another level 2 spell slot with the divine smite.
That's 22.
But this one
yeah,
is
he's
with the
down.
necrotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the necrotic is included in this.
Alright, he's down. Sticking him in the corner.
No problem.
Get
After
over
that,
here.
I'm going to move. Yeah, here I will be able to block one attack to Elani because it's adjacent to where I am.
You'll be able to block my fireball.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
if
To be
Fireball
honest,
is coming.
I could move. I
no,
move here. I
no,
move here.
If
Just to be.
if Elani moved where Medrash moved, you can still fireball from here, like this position from here, and not take anybody.
I mean, Alani could just
I
move
move
here,
here.
Or that.
and
yes.
then you don't care.
I move here. And there.
All right.
So yeah, Tyron, all you've got to do now is move next to Max. And then we can just hit
Yep,
the
pretty
enemies.
much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
hit,
I
hit,
am
hit.
not going to be getting hit. I
Mhm.
am
Stepping the
Even if
stepping
you
the
get
wind,
hit.
unfurling wings.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a disengage action.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, that's a bonus action, so I can still. I'll get a
One
swing in
attack.
on this guy first,
That's a hit.
and then another cold cone incoming.
All right. I'm going to burn a reaction to increase this guy's save up to 18, so that's a success.
Mhm.
And then everyone else takes full damage because I absolutely rolled trash rolls. All right.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's just dead.
Oh,
So it's fine that I used his reaction. I wouldn't get it anywhere else anyway.
Yep.
Ah. That changes things. I might not need to use fireball at all then.
His dying thing was just. Oh wait, I did the full damage there. I need to add back 8 health. There we go. All right.
No
May as
problem.
well just use the fireball anyway. Overkill. Am I right?
There's no such skill as overkill. Joking.
No, because it will be using a spell slot.
Yeah. Mhm.
So an Eldritch Blast. Okay, the first beam goes to that one.
Is Lonnie not making any more attacks, or?
I
Oh.
can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
He c-
You just have so
Ah.
many attacks. It's difficult for me to keep track of them.
No
It's
Yeah,
problem.
I
a
know,
miracle.
but I burned my bonus action.
So
doing
who did
something
you
else, so-
attack with
That
that
one.
one?
That
That
one.
one. Yeah, I'm not able to do anything about that. He dead.
Second beam on that one. What?
What
Copy
is
paste.
going on? Are you copy pasting
I call
attacks?
hacks.
Are you
I
cheating?
call
And-
hacks.
And then
Now
the
let's see it
third one-
again. Do it again.
Do it
I
again.
demand it.
Again.
Ah!
No!
You're
So
so close,
close.
and yet so,
So
far.
close.
No,
That one.
he
That one
changed
gets.
one. He changed one number only to
Gets
to
4 more
see how
damage?
he
Yes,
copy
gets
pasting.
4 more damage.
To prove that he
and,
wasn't copy pasted, he reduced one number. God damn it, Mears.
And I will just go there in the corner and hope that he won't attack me in his turn, and that Tatsuki maybe kills him in her turn, and
Yeah.
that's all. Actually, you know what? I'm running on the opposite side.
Just don't get hit by other Dragon Balls here, damn it.
Hello there.
Exactly. Hello there.
Oh! And I get an
critical.
extra 3d.
2d6.
No.
Free.
You
3d6, okay.
you have a brutal critical. You can
Exactly. That's why I
do
said
that.
3d6.
3d3. Okay, got it.
So 8. That's 16, 18, 9,
24.
24.
Mhm. Yep.
That was disappointing, but anyway.
That's it.
And I'm standing.
Immediately, I recover. I use the rest of my lay on hands, you, so you're back to some decent health, so you can travel.
Tutski will just have a sarcastic whistle and say, "These guys have actually practiced since I last fought them."
Or maybe I'm just not throwing trash at you because I want the fights to actually
Yeah.
not be like stupid. And this wasn't supposed to be a very
Yeah.
That's fair.
strenuous fight.
Medrash that says, from what I understand, the order usually doesn't send their stronger fighters uh, outside of the islands unless totally necessary. So probably they didn't send their best soldiers when they were doing the first attack on Plusberg.
True enough. Otherwise, it'd be more of a challenge for me.
Um, hmm. Are we going to press on, or
Yeah,
We should move.
yeah, we have to press off, and we should move as quickly as possible. Someone will come across this battlefield, or we have probably called attention.
All right, so you press on. You follow the road. Not sure where you might run into more things.
Yeah, a bit of this close to the road, but not completely, so we are seen.
You pass through farmland. As you go farther and farther, nearing Drakenberg, it becomes much more familiar to you, Medrash. This is very close to where you grew up. Eventually,
On the way there, while walking, trying to start everyone of how close we are, I share, a few stories of where we are. Nothing embarrassing, but just stuff that you used to do around here, or that they used to do come with the family. Trying to lighten the mood of everyone, so you know.
eventually you crest a hill and
Mhm.
you're on a very familiar stretch of road. In the distance, you can see a
To the
house that
side.
you
Mhm.
remember very well.
I stop there and I look at it, completely take away. It feels so real after everything. Seeing back home, I slowly, unsure, but you can kind of see that in my step. It's like I want to run, but I'm holding back because I don't know how to feel. I keep walking there to the house. Uh, when I don't show anything just in case because I don't know exactly what's safe or not. Deep inside, I'm worried until I begin to get close to the house,
As
looking
you
to
get
see any
closer,
moment.
uh, you see someone pop their head out.
I immediately smile of that and begin to move a bit faster at
And
same.
she,
Mm,
you can see it. You're still a
mm,
decent distance down the
mhm,
lane, but you can see a bit of a reaction and
mhm,
bolts back inside and then pulls out
mhm.
a second familiar shape.
I am borderline running there, basically trotting there to my family. When I'm close enough, I don't even say anything. Just throw a hack at both of them.
No one puts
They
Medrash in the
are,
corner.
Mm,
very excited for you to be back
mm,
and
mm,
so many questions, so much
mm.
just the
I
worry and the confusion and just
they can see a
outpour of
bit of
emotions,
they,
basically.
they can see if they look at me a bit, pushing out. They can see there are like some tears that I'm holding back from dropping, and they see a face of relief.
As your
And
party,
I just basically begin to say hello to them and all of
yeah,
that.
all right, as things get past that first
Mhm,
immediate emotional response,
mhm.
your mother says quickly, "Let's get you and your group inside, and then maybe you can explain
Yeah.
what's going on better."
Sure. He turns around and makes a time for them to say, to come inside quickly. At the group.
All right, so
hmm
the group huddles inside the house.
Mhm.
It's cramped and cozy, and it's a lot more
Yeah.
down to earth than a lot of the accommodations you've had. It's probably a bit more cozy than the tents you've been
Mhm.
having at the war camp,
But
and it's
yeah.
definitely more comfortable than just being on the back of a dragon for hours on end.
Mhm.
But it's also a lot more simple than the
Mhm.
taverns and other places you've stayed for a lot of your traveling. And of
Uh,
course, it's
Mhm.
home.
You can see that he gets like a kind of a nostalgic look on his face, where he doesn't stay around just looking. He also helps his friends to see it and stuff like that, making sure his mother also sees and his father, and if there is enough space, and he stays standing.
So everyone gets inside the home.
Um,
During Gash will be
mhm.
the first of the parents to actually speak to the group. So this is quite the interesting collection of friends you've got.
Yeah,
Um,
yes, as a matter of fact, it has been quite a complex situation, but I couldn't ask for better people to have on my side.
yeah, we were told by representatives of the Order that during the fighting to liberate Flussburg
Mm.
from the insurgents that were causing issues in the city, that you went missing and were presumed dead. What's happening with that?
What? You see the communities enraged. What?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, your parents told me that they thought you were dead.
Medrash immediately looks at that and says, "You thought that's not important?"
No, it's important, but you're not dead. I mean, it's not news.
But they knew I should be prepared to have to deal with this kind of reaction. You see Medrash's face there, like all logic breaking down and saying that it's how important to prepare me for this. That is.
In total
But
honesty, this genuineness is probably a better reaction than anything planned.
Fair
That
enough.
better?
Beterace
Says
speaks up now.
Medrash.
How about you take a breath and then maybe explain what's going on?
Yeah.
You don't get a whole lot of
Well,
news from the wider world here on our humble farm.
true. Medrash that says and says. So the order is lying about that. They didn't liberate it so much as made it sick on Flassberg. I initially couldn't believe it that they were planning to do that, but we had my group decided to stand up of it against the order at that point. We had some support from a father of the Church of Muhammad that was there, and some of the people on the military of Losberg, and some people on the underground trying to minimize the damage and save as many people as possible that were getting involved into the fighting when the other did the siege on Flassberg.
They are quiet for a long time. It seems like
Uh,
they're
uh, After that, Medrash begins to
like it
saying the
doesn't like
overall.
they're it looks like they're digesting the information, if you know what I mean.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
processing it.
Medrash waits, to see, his reaction first to that before keeping going.
Yeah.
He just looks at, and then when he sees that they finish digesting, says there's more.
Baron Gash
Mhm,
is the first
mhm,
one to speak up.
mhm,
Son, you are certain that in this case the order is in the wrong and what they've been saying is untrue, and that
mhm.
you know you believe that to best follow Bahamut you had to oppose them in this?
Medrash looks at with the most serious look he has seen in his face, probably right besides Medrash's decisions to become a knight for the order and all of that. He's applying for a knight that says yes.
They look at each other for a little bit and then say, "All right, what can we do to help you with this?"
Medrash at that just says, just having us here and anything that you have heard regarding stuff happening in Drakenberg, it's more than enough, mother and father. I don't want you to involve of this. It's already enough that you're having us here.
Yeah, there's probably not much we can even tell you about Drakenberg,
Medrash that
considering.
smile.
But
Yeah, Medrash that smiles knowingly says, "I'm not expecting much.
the main
Rumors
thing we
are
can tell
even
you
faithful."
is that the new that new Master Knight they have there, Rotfunt. Why do I do this to myself? I'm just gonna call
No
him Rot.
problem.
Master Rot
Yeah.
has brought in a lot of questionable individuals into the guard, and that it seems like the quality of at least those newly introduced members of the order are very low, and their beliefs do not line up well with the order's state and Bahamut's stated principles.
Yep, pretty much matches
Sadly,
everything we've heard about him.
Yeah, and pretty
Med-
much
Med-
matches the big green thing that's going to. If anyone's going to stop me, now it's the time.
Medrash immediately says, "I think that if we end up telling them anything else, it should be me knowing how freely you are speaking, Dalith." Says Medrash at that.
Uh, they start looking puzzled and concerned. What are you talking about?
Medrash at that looks at his friend and says, "There is more. The attack of Losberg was just the beginning of this journey. After that, we travel.
Sweetie.
Basically, Medrash we do a cut out. Medrash begins to
Explain,
describe
yeah.
the lesson. Yeah, explains what happened through the journey, including
Yeah, we can
Joseph
gloss
and
over. There is an explanation.
Yeah,
Midrash
It's a-
explains the adventures the party has been on.
yeah.
The parents,
By the
He
way,
are
he
listening
tries he tries
intently and paying
he.
attention. They're taking this matter
One
seriously, and with a
one thing, Midrash doesn't try to lower, make the fights in lower scale in the air, but he doesn't also try to, no, I'm not saying he's destroying the fights, but saying, that he also trying to overblow it. He's trying to keep them in the middle point so they don't worry too much.
okay.
Mhm.
Tutski
We'll take
blush.
fire
Like you're
giants. Don't worry though,
like you're,
they're not that big.
Tutski blushes when you mention her single-handedly defending Flossberg.
yeah, obviously he's going to mention that.
Single-handedly, except for all the other people who were there. and just weren't
Single-handedly,
on
apart
screen.
from the two other NPCs.
Yeah.
I mean, single-handedly.
Single-handedly, except for everyone else who wasn't on screen,
Yeah,
because if they're not on screen, I
exactly.
guess they just don't exist.
Exactly.
Exactly. I just wanted
Tutski's
to laugh.
To
family
be
has
fair,
ceased
Alani didn't
existing
exist
because
until
they're
she
not
was
on
on screen, so
True.
I mean, to be
Tutski is
fair,
once
and
again
also
just
to,
a
to
void
be fair,
individual who
Anyway.
spawned into the world.
And to be-
Anyway,
to be fair, I'm the one who
Medrash
killed the
begins
most of them.
Anyway, Medrash begins to describe everything that happened after the invasion of Losberg, the efforts to try to force anything. He also, he's honest about the position he had to take, at least in his eyes, to make everything move.
Yeah. At the end of it all, they are concerned, worried, but they seem to have a lot of faith and pride in you and what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
He's
Matter,
obviously.
Mataris will say
Mhm.
that this is all very intense, but we're just glad that we can offer you a bit of shelter as you work to follow that path you set out on when you first left our home.
Medrash, you can see he doesn't have words in his face. He's just super faithful. They can say. Like you see him trying to speak, but he can't, and his looks is just conveying.
Baron Gesh, to the wider group says, we don't have much to offer, but we'll give you the safety and comfort that we can at our humble home.
What you're already offering is more than enough.
I would argue
They
that
both
you have more than you think to offer.
Yeah. both of them will look to Medrash and say, "How long are you planning on staying?" I assume it's not long if you're on such a.
No, we're not. At most, I'm expecting the rest of the day, and then we're back on the move to try to get to Drakenberg as quick as possible. For he has already described the invasion, so
Yeah.
that they are planning not the plans, but the invasion.
Yeah.
He mentions there that the invasion is happening, so for the invasion and all of that, so they are aware.
All right.
Mhm.
Uh,
Uh,
so
by the way,
you know,
I'm not so I don't roleplay anything. I would just describe while we are here. Whatever is that's necessary in home. Medrash Media, goes and tries to help around his family, knowing how they're
yeah,
used to and the
we can
like.
just assume that you're spending some time
Yeah.
catching up, doing your old
Mhm.
chores,
Yeah.
showing how much you've
Mhm.
grown, and
Yeah.
them being
Mhm.
proud in you. Um,
Mhm.
the evening passes, it starts getting dark out.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
kind of trying to give you guys an opportunity if you want to get
Yeah.
in other role play scenes.
I mean, there's something Max and I
To
already.
be yeah, but to be honest,
more for the morning.
before that, I wanted when everyone is more going to sleep. By the way, Medrash is not going to sleep in his room. He's going to leave it for anyone that needs it. Just they are guests technically, and this is his home. So seeing as there are not much place, he would prefer to give his room to and his bed to someone that needs it more. Since technically they are all the others are guests, and this is his home. So yeah. But yeah, the night basically whenever I sleep, I want to do a small session on role playing just with the fathers, and then in the morning, Core and I had something play between Tatsuki and Medrash.
Mm.
All right. Does anyone
Mhm.
else have something they want to do, or do we want to just get those things covered?
Mm, is there anything? Actually, there is a small
Who's
thing.
you're
Mhm.
taking the bed?
Uh, I don't really know. I'm taking a bed. I don't know which one.
Tutsuki
I mean,
refuses.
they've
Okay, what?
probably got two beds in this house. They've got the parents' bed and they've got Medrash's bed.
Yeah. Mhm.
Tutsuki will just rip it out on the floor. She doesn't care.
Again, Medrash is giving his bed and his room if someone wants to take it, for sleeping and all of that.
Because I assure you,
So
if you don't take it, if no one else takes it, Nez will.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I'm taking the bed.
Yeah. No
As I
problem.
so as I get on the bed, I say, Madras, there is no problem with me sleeping there here. Okay.
Medrash just says, I told you guys that anyone could take it. You're the guest here on my child house and technically still my house for now. So
Okay. Okay. Just making
Mhm.
sure. Also,
Mhm. She
you
says
have
she looks at you
yeah.
curious.
Your parents are nice people. I can see where you uh got your uh how to say it, gentle nature, I suppose.
At that Medrash smiles, thankful and says, "Thanks. I don't think I will have the person I am without them."
All right. So as Dalith is going to bed, Nez says to her,
Mhm.
I'm never gonna let it go for you that you slept in Midrash's bed."
God damn it!
He's saying that specifically to Dalith.
Do what you must.
Um.
I'm
Anyway, if
tired.
nothing else, then we can, as things are quieting down, Barangesh
Mhm.
is kind of out on the porch
Yeah. Medrash
while
join.
Medrash is, getting other things tidied up and getting people settled.
Mhm. Medrash is helping Medrash, getting people settled and all of that. And when he's done, she joins wearing gas there in the porch.
Wow, it's a lot to take in.
Medrash looking at the stars says, "It's even more living it." He says, for the first time, in since he entered home, you don't see him. He has everything that he has been going through, the restless sleep, the nervousness, the insecurity, all of that begins to show on his face, and look at his father and says, I'm not sure how I even got to here. I know the guys probably put me here more than I care to admit.
He looks at you and says, Medrash, have you done your best to protect protect the innocent, to stop evil, and all the other things that, Bahamut asks of us?
Of course, I wouldn't done anything less, but still, he looks down at his hands there in his knees, and it's like he cannot express, and until he takes a breath and says, "It's just too much weight. I never imagined I would have to carry such a heavy load in my back."
We don't always get to choose the burden that life gives us, but we must do our best to carry it as we can.
Medrash is completely focused there on his father, hearing the wisdom he has to say, and after that says, "Right, just have
I've
to try."
Yeah, a lot of this is beyond what I've experienced, and I will admit I feel a little ashamed that I don't have a lot of good advice to give you. I do hope that the how I raised you has provided some help in getting you through this.
That
I
Medrash smiles and says, I told to one of my friends just now before getting here in small conversation we had, I don't think I would have been able to get through half of what I have through without whatever things you and mother teach me.
says looks at you and says, as long as you keep doing your best, just know that I'll be proud of you, no matter how it ends.
You see that Medrash feels completely touched. He feels like taken back, and it releases a bit of red. He looks like much more re-energized, much more confident, and says, "Thank you." That he doesn't feel like he can say anything else to express how he feels about the
Yeah.
what it means to him.
Barangesh kind of just has a melancholy smile and says, now you might want to get some rest. It sounds like it's going to be a very rough next couple days. And
Medrash
letting yourself get exhausted before the hard work is not the person I raised you to be.
that smiles and says, "You're completely right. Have a good night, father."
You too.
And goes to where he knows he should go to sleep now.
Yeah. All right. Morning comes.
Medrash rises quite early. He kind of immediately, getting back home, kind of like, resetting the natural clock here that he used to get up to help around the house. And he looks around to see his father and mother are awake first. In the time, I take it that he goes looking around to see if everyone is also, how they are, if they're sleeping or not, without trying to wake them up. Careful.
Yeah.
With the exception of Elani, which Elani probably has been awake for quite a while. It just
Well,
gets very silent.
actually, it seems that Bangaresh and Medaris were up before the rest of the party to get to work on their early
Yeah,
morning chores.
Medrash is not surprised that he just gives it in
Because no
quiet.
matter what else is going on, the daily chores must be done.
Yeah, exactly. He agrees on that. Uh, I take it that the Medrash sees that Tatsuki is awake, right?
She
Or
is, but
not?
she
Okay.
is. She's just staying out of the way of the parents, just letting them do their thing.
Before joining there on his parents on the daily chores, he remembers what Tatsuki did there in the room, helping him on her way with all the diplomacy and all of that, and uh, he, just in case this, he gets close to her and says, "I good morning, Tetsuya." He says first of all to her.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Damn it!
You were caught trying to pass the border.
Oh, okay. Uh, Medrash, that's a bit the Chef Osmond says, yeah, getting a bit back to the to used to the habits are around here. That's small, and then he looks at you and says, "I never got to thank you for what you did there on the conference there with all the other leaders on the strategy. So thank you very much for the help there."
It's nothing. I mean, I'd have been a bitch to leave you to that nest of jackals alone.
Still, you don't like to do that. That means a lot to me that you were willing to put yourself in that situation that you don't like at all to help me with all of this. So you see that he's being thanking you from deep in his heart. You see that he feels like much better than these last few days, and she just repeats a thank you.
She pats you on the thigh and just says, "You did well enough. You did well enough without my intervention most of the time, anyway. It was kind of cute."
That he smiles every day, last and says, well, just try my best, like my parents taught me."
After you say that, Tutsi just has a wear on her face, just looks out on the porch and it's nice. It's nice and homely here.
I mean, I should see, the kind of language has guides a bit, to the porch so they can talk a bit more freely.
Yeah.
And says, yeah, and says Medrash that it's to be honest, until I got back here, I never realized how much I missed it and how nice it was. It's been from working, training constantly, then getting to Flashback, then all that happened. I couldn't. You see, he has a much nostalgic look in his face, but looking at all around, and says, "I couldn't choose to a better place to have grown up if I wanted to."
Must have been nice, Tutski says with a longing look on her face.
At that, he looks at her and says, "Yeah, he has been nice. How, if I'm not getting into too much, have you had this kind of life at some point? Seen that, or
She looks at you.
would you wish?"
She looks at you, just sighs and goes, "I did once. When I was very young, I used to live in I wasn't always raised in my noble house. I didn't have the privileged life that Leliana and Roderick had on the outset. When Gerald and I were growing up, we lived in a little village. It was still an important village to Freeland, but it was small and homely like this, all the same. My mother was a traveling tradeswoman selling different wares that my father used to make, and my father, he was a blacksmith. He helped make arms and locks and things that either the military needed or some simple things like keys and stuff for people trying to get new houses. Gerald used to travel with my mother and help sell her wares wherever they went, and I used to work in the forge with my father. That's all I ever wanted. And then,
Medrash said
the raid happened.
Medrash, Medrash said that he looks at her and says, "Yeah, that's cannot imagine how hard that must have been losing all of that. Sounds like an excellent life to have begun on." Says Medrash that looking at her, but and I insisted, "You could still have it, couldn't you? I mean, weren't you in question whether you were novelty or not? You could still get that."
I don't know if this. I don't think I'm even going to be allowed that anymore. Even if I wanted it,
He give you a question look at that.
even if I wanted it, I don't. I doubt I'd have it. Ever since that day where I lost my village, I've spent all my life fighting, whether for revenge or justice or just out of a sense of duty. Even if I wanted to go back to that life, how would I remember how to do it?
That Medrash looks at you and says, I cannot say if I can help in any way to remember that, but maybe it doesn't have to be the same, but just your own kind of that life, something much more smaller. I don't know, maybe just a trainer? I don't know. So you see that he's thinking, try to help you find an answer to that.
Tutski will look at you and just say, that might be nice.
I like he looks at you surprised, that you said that because he didn't tell that was nice. That wasn't what you're looking for, but saying that, he looks a bit and says, could be nice life. And if you have trouble doing that, says Medrash, I could find a way to get you here in the order, even if you don't, believe in the ideology of the order and all that. I believe that that could be helpful for the next generation, all of that, that I would try to, and to change the people around there, make them more open, understand other cultures, and understand that there is no imposing your justice and beliefs on others.
That could work. I mean, I can never get the back. I can never get back the life I had, but thank you. You've given me an option to forge a new life for myself, which is along the lines of so I don't fight anymore.
Medrash smiles and says, no, thank you. I was just a freshly knight getting out in my first mission, and through this whole journey to here, even if my father's and mother were the ones that helped me in terms of my character as a fighter and uh, kind of what I have built in terms of leadership, you and the rest of the party have been basically the ones helping me around learning all of that. So thank you also for leading me where I am now.
It's no issue. We couldn't leave you alone, could we? And
That's my says, well, maybe a few of the group could. And you see he's not being serious. He's, jokingly around that.
Tutski just sighs and goes, I wanted to apologize for all this not a dragon thing we've been doing. I'd never believe that for a second. She looks at you.
Medrash, you see that Medrash Jamun sees and says, I get it. It's in the beginning it was hard. I'm a dragonborn in a way in saying that no, not a dragon. It's like saying that I'm not part dragon. So it's like it really insulting. But as time passed, I understood. It was more of knee-jerk reaction than truly hurting my feelings and stuff like that. You
Still,
get the joking around, even if it's rough.
still, we shouldn't have done that anyway. And besides, even if you didn't have your full abilities as a dragonborn yet, you always had the heart of one, and that no one could teach you.
That Medrash smiles and says, "Well, I guess this is not much to say, but I have never seen is where with their not necessarily righteous, but right warrior spirit than finest than you. So I think that's also no one can deny from you that has earned you your rest."
That's good. That's good of you to say. I shouldn't keep you. She pats you on the knee again.
Yeah.
She hesitates and then
Mhm.
says, "Fuck it." Pecks you on the cheek and then just goes back inside.
So that the be confused on the execution, he doesn't see a reason, but oh well, no point in losing thought on that, and gets up and begins, going to help his mother and father with the stuff around the morning routine, so we can all be ready.
At some point, there is
Mhm.
A loudly yawn coming from inside. Garth wakes up,
For dramatic.
stands up, looks around in
Mhm.
the room.
Mhm.
Does anything draw my attention actually there or no?
You will his room will be very normal for a farm boy, just uh, mm, at most, a candle there with the table with a candle there to light it up. You can see a bit, of because he has his room a bit or organized a bit, but a bit of his childhood stuff. Coming out of the bed, you can see just the tip of a wooden sword coming out, what's supposed to be a wooden sword.
Hmm. I take the wooden sword.
Okay, you see that it's just a normal wooden sword, more like in the not necessarily done with a harsh material, but more like one to play around as kids.
This
Okay.
damage roll is a coin flip.
I I
No,
go
it does
outside.
1d1 of damage.
I go outside with a wooden sword, and when I see Medrash, I shout, "On guard!"
And turns around at that, smiles and says, and he looks around his feet to see if he can get some kind of wood, if he can, taste it and responds to that with a smile, very full smile on his face.
So you will challenge me?
A
And then
master swordsman.
Medrash that rises his ever and says, "I think you are challenged me." He smile, very full smile on his face.
Yeah, that's more appropriate. Yeah, I'm challenging you, and you dare to to face my challenge. Don't you know that you're going to lose?
Medrash that says, "Well, ready or not, capable of winning or not, it will be more dishonorable to not respond to that."
Ah, you see, that's your weakness. You and your honor, little Madras. That's why you will always. What do they say after that? That you will always fail or something?
You're always so predictable. I don't know.
Ah, yes, you're so predictable, you little Madras.
Medrash that says. You see that he's like thinking for a second because he doesn't know what to say, and Medrash says, "Well, same can be said about you taking any chances to take an underhanded advantage to you challenging duelist."
Yeah, actually, if I'm going to fight with you, even with a wooden sword, I'm probably going to lose. Actually, not probably, certainly. So, so you were playing with wooden swords?
Medrash that smiles and says, "Oh yeah, all the time when I was a child. It was basically he had always wanted to be a paladin since I first learned about them. So yeah, that's been pretty much what I do for a while and never stop doing it as a child."
Well, it seems that no
I,
matter.
I, I, you see the Medrash smiles a bit and doesn't say. I always thought it was the church sometimes helping around the here on the farm and stuff like that initially. And try to do all my tasks as fast as possible so I could get around practicing being a knight and all of that. This
Oh,
way, smile.
tasks, tasks. Ah, tasks. I know that all too well. I was always cheating my way through with magic, though, with tricks and stuff, but my parents would always find out, and I would never hear the end of it. Uh,
Medasha that size and says, "Ah, I remember the time that I got to into not necessarily fight a proper duel, but kind of like my first duel with one of the kids around another farm nearby for a duel. I using Helena as it says, I did my test so bad that my mother had to basically drag me back and make me do them all over again. I got so late that basically it was considered a loss.
I see. Mama Medrash is not kidding around.
Nope.
Good to know. So, since you have already lost, I'm going to challenge someone more worthy. Where's Tatsuki?
Medrash
And
that
I
says,
walk.
Medrash that says, I will be careful with the challenge. He could end up teaching you more than you expect. With a smile on his face, getting up, going back to to helping around the farm where he can.
Yeah, I just go inside and
Mhm.
I'm not going to challenge Tatsuki, but I'm going to,
Yeah,
fling the sword playfully in front of her face.
yeah.
What's the meaning of this, Delph?
Nothing. Just that no matter where you go, some things never change. Little children always play with wooden swords.
Tutski has a smirk at that and then just gets back to repairing equipment. Even though the parents didn't ask her, she just felt she may as well pay them back by doing that at least.
Is there anything extremely heavy that needs to be moved around, or no?
I know what you're trying to do.
Question for Pika.
Sure, yeah, there probably is. This is a farm.
Yeah,
There's
Okay.
always something heavy that needs to be moved.
I imagine.
Okay, if I see anyone, trying to do that, move, I don't know, um,
Whatever it is.
a big cart, I suppose, anything like that, I would be like, oh, how do these people suffer without magic? I can never tell. And I will use telekinesis for the first time to move it directly to where it's supposed to go.
No, I was expecting you to jump in the back of it, just relax and go, a chariot.
That's girl camera. But it's not out of character, true.
Exactly.
But that would be more old Delith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. That's why I brought it up.
yeah.
So, anything else?
Have you tried to find
Unless
the
anyone come up with that.
Have you tried to find the stash yet?
Oh god, the stuff.
The stash.
I look
It's-
underneath the bed.
Yeah, see different wooden swords, a bit wooden shoes, and stuff like that. Maybe you'll find a book which, if you take out, it just tales regarding the Order or Bahamut.
Okay.
I'll take a look at that book.
It will be just, typical, basically the equivalent of a Bible of Bahamut's beliefs and all of that.
Yeah, but I don't have one of those on me.
If you ask Medrash, before taking it, if you can, he would just tell you, sure, since he's not using it. So anything else you want, where you want to look at? That is,
I mean,
No.
I think at this point, are we wanting to wind
Yeah.
down and then?
yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
same, but
The morning hours are waning. It's getting closer to a normal time of
Yeah.
day when people are actually doing things. You have a big task ahead of you.
yeah,
So that means next time on the Eboan Chronicles,
the emotional
assault.
goodbye and the assault.
the assault on Drakenberg. Good times.
Yep.
I can see if I've actually been able to get a good alignment for what I want to actually throw at you. Anyway,
Hmm.
fun times ahead.
Yes.
So yeah,
The
So
end?
that's the end of the session.
The end.
question mark.
It is the end of the
End
session.
of the session.
It is the end of the session. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next week to see what the frick happens next. See ya. Oh, I should.
Are we out?
No, I forgot to say my outro. I've been
Oh.
called, and I should go.